Stephane Julien, welcome to Going Again podcast. Stoked to have you, man.
Me too, man.
Yeah, welcome. It's fun that his name actually promotes the use of an accent, Andrew, when you introduced him.
Yeah. Did I say it kind of right?
It was perfect.
Yeah, I thought so.
I love it.
I've been
Bring the
practicing.
French out of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to use the accent. I use it when I say poutine.
Yeah.
You know?
Bonne poutine.
What is it?
A good poutine.
Oh, yeah, good poutine. Yeah.
Is that what it means? A bun? A
Yeah,
bun?
une bonne, yeah.
A bun.
Bun poutine.
Oh, my God, we're off to a good start. We're learning another language.
Yeah. So you drove down from Montreal yesterday?
Yep. Yeah. I had a
Okay.
little survey and then we jump in the car together. And
Yeah, right on. We got Killian here. Killian?
Kellyanne.
Killian.
Yeah. Father-daughter trip.
Father-daughter trip. Yeah. Maybe we'll have you say hi at some point.
Yeah, well, have
If
her
you
run,
want.
Have, run in now. And,
Yeah, run. Do you want to run in and say
run
hi?
in and hug your dad, and you'll be on camera. Let's go.
You don't have to.
Okay.
Why not? It's cool. It's our first father-daughter visit.
It doesn't go against the UDA contract.
What are you doing in Toronto?
Came in just for this. Just come see
Oh,
you guys. Yeah. And then,
Really?
well, we're going to spend a couple days together now. We'll go to the beach later and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Thank God.
Yeah. Going back home Saturday and then we'll be back in a couple weeks.
Nice.
Oh my God. Well,
We'll spend a little bit more
Jesus,
time
man.
for the summer here, but yeah.
thanks for coming in.
Yeah, man.
All the way for this.
Well, dude, we've been talking about it for a while, you know. And
Yeah.
in December, you asked me, and then I couldn't make it. So
Yeah. Well, I
Perfect
appreciate
timing.
it because when you said you had a survey, I just assumed it was in Toronto.
yeah.
I assumed that the last 2 days you were doing were in Toronto.
No, I was in Montreal.
Okay.
I've been busy in Montreal.
Well, that's very kind
Good.
of you to come down
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it. So happy. I loved, 401. Like I know it by heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Quick
guess.
Cruise control and have a nap, and then I'm fine.
Yeah, that's nice.
I've
Awesome.
been doing that road like so many times, like every week for like the last 20 years, pretty much.
For everyone listening and watching who doesn't know, the 401 is a major highway through Ontario from
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan, basically to Montreal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was surprised how busy it is
It's the
from
busiest-
Toronto to here.
It's the busiest highway on the North American
Yeah.
continent.
It used to not be so busy coming this way, especially like at this time. But Kitchener and Waterloo is just getting insanely
Yeah,
stupid.
it was pretty crazy. This morning I'm happy we left like kind of early just to be good, but like I was surprised how busy
Crazy.
it was.
Oh man, there's no stopping this traffic. Doesn't matter what day it is. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's constant.
So is Montreal busy?
We are always a little bit busy with the Quebec industry, like
Right.
under UDA, but like not much for action most of the time because budget wise they always gonna cut first in action.
Sure, they're going to
sense.
imply the accident.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it tell the story, right? So, just a little bit here and there. Mocap always keep us a little bit busy sometime too.
For those listening, what's mocap?
So motion capture, Ubisoft in general. There's another company, Game On, that does a lot of either for movies for like CGI character or whatever, or video games. So.
Now, I could be wrong, but is Ubisoft in trouble at all?
I heard they are. I don't know how much of the level they are, but I think a lot of their last year game coming out didn't do as well as they wish they would. So
Oh, they're crapping.
yeah,
They're
and
shitting.
when you do Assassin's Creed like over and over and over and over, way too tight. I mean, I feel you probably lose your audience at some point. Like
100%.
people jump to another.
They lost me. I
Yeah.
loved the first few games. They were amazing.
Yeah, I love the third one. I love the Black Flag because it was
yeah.
very different.
Yeah,
and
that's
after
cool.
that it was like, kind of like
Yeah.
same. So
Yeah, and it's the same with the Far Cry series and all that stuff.
yeah,
Who,
Right,
who,
this-
who makes that game you play? I'm not a gamer. I don't know anything about what you guys are talking about.
Like Grand Theft Auto. Or,
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto
Yeah,
or
Rockstar.
that Rockstar or that other thing.
is there a Rockstar in Montreal?
no, I don't believe so, or not that I know of.
Yeah,
but
me neither.
But like example, GTA is a good example of a really good game that for the last 12 years is still being
In development.
sale,
Yeah.
in the development, and like the sale keep going. They bring a new new content to the game, and then they boom again.
Well, that's the thing.
And the new one's coming out, right?
Yeah, the new one's supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? They
We've been waiting for it forever.
Yeah, but the beautiful thing is about Rockstar Games is they take the sweet time and then they give you a game that is like that blows the socks off every other game by far.
Yeah.
Who does that red?
Red Dead, it's the same one. Yeah.
It's Rockstar.
Same company.
That's why I mean they hit new records every time they release a game.
Hence the name.
But of
Rockstar.
course, Ubisoft they release a Far Cry and an Assassin's Creed annually.
Yeah.
And they don't have enough time to develop the game further with new stuff.
That's interesting.
So they give you one new aspect of something. It's no fun.
And a lot of time they bring the game and it's not totally done, and then they have to do like a crazy upgrade, like an update to it. Like
Exactly.
And I don't know, they should take more time, less game coming out. In my opinion, I think they'll have more quality instead of like fast food kind of game.
Yeah.
I imagine it's a CEO that comes in is just trying to rake in money and
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit about the game. But
Well,
It's like, when they get to a certain level, I think number talk more than
yeah,
the creativity. So,
100%.
well, that's sort of indicative of all this industry that we're in.
Yeah,
100%.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all the entertainment industry has kind of like that.
Totally. Money talks. It's the numbers.
Um,
So where are you from originally?
Montreal, so east of Montreal,
Okay.
a neighborhood called Hochelaga Maisonneuve, so by the Olympic Stadium.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
I can say Olympic Stadium.
Yeah. So I grew up there. I grew up in the age of the motor war, like the gang war, the bikers.
Okay.
So it was pretty intense.
Was that in your area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Directly in the streets around,
wow.
So I don't remember. Do you remember when the small kid died from the explosion?
I do.
Yeah. So that was
Was it a newspaper box?
Yeah. That's when they like the government really created the unit to like go after them, because that was the moment that they blew up that Jeep and then the kid passed by on a
that's what it was.
bicycle.
That's right.
And then he got it in the head.
Yes.
A piece of metal. And then that was the brother of
Oh,
my sister's friend.
Aw.
And then that was like two blocks from my place where I grew up. So
Oh
a
my
lot,
God.
a lot of crazy stuff at that time. But so I got out of this neighborhood when I was 19.
Okay.
As soon as I could, like I went to China for like 3 years. Then when I came back, I got
That's quite a move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hired to do extreme sport shows there.
Really?
We're a kid of extreme sport, and so
Oh my God. In China.
yeah,
Dude.
it was awesome.
Now,
Yeah.
what was your extreme sport?
Rollerblade for me, and
Okay.
skiing, but mostly rollerblade.
Like skiing, snow skiing.
Yeah.
And you incorporated parkour into your
Yeah, that came a little bit later, because
Okay.
we did like rollerblade for a while. We did a lot of competition and shows around like Canada, and then I went to China, and then when we came back the first time, that's when I did rollerball,
Okay.
and then rollerball introduced me to this business. But then after rollerball, I was just still a rollerblader, so not much for a rollerblader in this business, right? There's
Right.
a few things,
Yeah, I
maybe
hear that.
sometime, but that's it. So I went back to China after spending all my good money making on rollerball. Like, I'm rich, kind of thing. So yeah, I went back to China and kind of like, got away from my neighborhood, because it went crazy at that moment. Like 19 years old, you made a lot of money. A lot of people talk. Like, I had so many friends all of a sudden where I grew up,
Well,
Can
you
you-
had cash in your pocket.
Can you
Yeah.
can you actually go back and describe that a little more? Like, what was it like being
So-
raised in this area?
Well, we were like little like French little wannabe gangster, right? Like hip hop little gangster, extreme sports slash, and then we grew up, and I always tried to avoid following some of my friends doing like bad things, like always trying to like be like, oh, I'll make it with rollerblade, I'll do something cool,
good-
or
yeah,
whatever,
good,
right?
yeah.
And then that brought me to like work at the skate park in Montreal back in the day at the Taz, and then teaching rollerblade, and then getting involved with shows, and then getting involved with competition to a different level. And as some of my friend and then their older brother doing obviously like easy money and stuff like that, I always try to like, run away out of it. And then when I did rollerball and I made a lot of money, like I became like a superstar in my neighborhood. Like, you know, everybody knew, like the word went around. And then the party at my place, all of a sudden, like, you know, you had your little like skate crew gang, and then all of a sudden it's like you have people they never liked you before, and all of a sudden they're like your best buddy. So it was very weird for that maybe 5 months after I was done. And then, you know, you go to bar with like people now, it's like you pay for everything, you feel so cool. But then after like a while, I was like, yeah, you know what, like I need to get out of that.
I've been living that.
And then I didn't know, yeah, and I didn't know really what to do, you know, with myself at that time. So it was the easy choice to just go back to China, something I already knew, and like go do show over there. So I kind of disappeared for 3 years. I just went back to China and like do shows every day and drink some cheap beer every night.
So who was the stunt coordinator on Rollerball?
Jamie Jones.
And how did he discover you?
So he came in Montreal. He went to the we had like the pro inline shop in Montreal, and then he communicated with them, and they organized an audition for like all the best rollerbladers from Montreal.
Okay.
So Jamie, somewhere in his archive,
Yeah.
he has like a videotape of our audition.
Sure he does.
And I've been trying to get it so bad to like you know, it's a good souvenir. Like, you know, we're there like, hey, Stephane Julien, you know, 18 years old, and then do our tricks.
I'll
right?
see if you can find it. We'll put it on the podcast.
Yeah, that'll be I've been trying. Him and Riley has been trying to find it to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have been looking for it.
Yeah, and
It's a lot of stuff to look
somewhere,
through, I'm
right?
sure.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has all the auditions. So a bunch of us, like Mathieu Ledoux, who you guys I believe you know too. Mm-hmm. We were on the audition. We got the job. And then we did all the rehearsals, and then they kept us all the way. And then we did all the movie crazy stuff on rollerblade.
That's awesome. So now, don't skirt over the China experience.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
I would like to know more about that.
Did Matt come with you?
No. That like Matt was more like he was never really interesting in doing shows with rollerblade.
Because you guys were super tight.
Yeah. We were like, he's the godfather of my son.
Wow.
But it's funny how our life always go kind of like in moment. It's like we're away for so long, and then together for quite a bit, and then we're away for so long. But it's always the same feeling.
Yeah,
it's forever.
Solid friend.
But he always concentrate more on filming part for rollerblade movies, and also like a little bit of competition, but not that much neither. And I was more like, I love doing shows. Like I go do show, I'm having a blast, and I'm getting paid no matter what.
Right.
If you do a contest and you're not top 10, you don't get a dime, right? So I was like, whatever, you know, my 2 minutes of fame there, I don't really care. I just want to go and have fun and be paid for it.
And it's fun to have that instant gratification of an audience.
Yeah.
100%.
When Andrew plays on stage. Yeah.
Like live audience is amazing, right?
Oh yeah.
Like I did shows here in Quebec for the monster trucks, like over 12,000, 15,000 people. Like when they yell, you just have the goosebump, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's great. So,
you did these monster truck shows with your inline.
Yeah. So there's a guy in Montreal who has a business called Jagger, and then he does like shows all around Canada. He does like a lot of time. He come to Ottawa for the Canada Day. He does a show there, and then he did all the monster truck in Quebec for a while.
Like he's a promoter.
Yeah. So he's got all the ramps, the trailer with like, you know, like a big trailer that's gonna open like a big quarter pipe and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So we just showed up with that. We set up the skate park, you know, and then.
Let me ask you this. I know it's a bit of a side thing now. You obviously watch Nitro Circus stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you see the mega ramp. You guys have seen that, right?
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, like for sure Blair has. Where they got a huge ramp where they throw guys down in like shopping carts.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah,
and they ramp them over a fucking huge gap. It's like it's ridiculous.
I never had the chance to try as big as that as a ramp.
A big mega ramp.
Yeah, because it just never happened that like, someone that I knew at that, or I never went to the state where they do have it to like practice.
I mean, that was pretty late in the game too. Like,
yes,
it ended up, it was like a Danny Way thing or something, right? He jumped the Great Wall, and then they were like, we need to build this ramp in our hometown. So
and they did also, like, it became something at the X game after that too, like the a big air. It became part of
Yeah, exactly. And I think it still is. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
So what were the shows in China like? They didn't have monster trucks.
No, so in the first 6 months I went, we had only like a few ramp that they roll in on a they had a kind of a stunt show, like a kung fu stunt show.
Okay.
And then when that show is over, like they roll in our ramp, and then we did the show on the audience there. And then we got very popular over there. So then they built us a full-on skate park.
Okay.
For
this is in one location only?
Yeah, it's a amusement park in China.
Okay.
So just like
Disneyland.
Yeah, exactly. And then they built a huge skate park, and then we had like a big show. We had BMXers, skateboarders, rollerbladers.
You would tour China?
I did a small tour in China for a clothing company at some point. But,
but it was like
mostly it was the main city. It was in Shenzhen in the south of China.
Okay.
So
the Kung Fu show would have been popular in China because that's not something they've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, the second time I went, when I stayed 3 years, they brought some American stunt guys to do a cowboy show.
Okay.
So
that would be different.
Yeah, that was cool. But like they really like to bring like foreigners for stuff like that because it's different for them, right? They're all used to the kung fu stuff. So even like sadly, like the Asian kid that came and do the show with us, were not getting as popular as us just because we were foreigners at that time, right?
Sure.
But they were so good. They were getting like really good over there too.
Did you learn to speak the language at all?
Yeah. Now it's pretty broken, but like back then it was pretty fluent. I could call on at the restaurant and order some food and stuff.
That's fun.
Yeah, learn Mandarin.
Oh, very cool.
That's sweet.
I love their oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like? What was China like?
Like funny things, like when you travel, you always get like when you kind of like cultural freaked out or whatever, like something's very different. But for me, it was when I came back here. Like I was there, I just I was comfortable. I just got used to the place, and it was pretty cool. But when I came back in Canada, I was like, "Oh shit, this is how we live." I'm like, okay, I never took the time to really appreciate, but also realize some stuff. Like example, like us, where a parent get home, we put them in a house somewhere, right? Over there, they take care of each other, right? It's like the parents gonna go work and pay for their grandparents that's gonna take care of the
children,
the
grandchildren.
So the children kind of get raised by the grandparent because the parents have their job, but there's kind of a cycle there, and they take care of each other.
So they don't put their elderly into a home.
Yeah, no, not like us, definitely not. And I was like, that was one thing I was like very shocked when I came back to really realize. Like I knew it when I was younger, but you think it's normal, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that's that normal. I think we should take care of them.
Kelly, and you remember that.
Oh yeah, I always tell my kid,
keep care of dad in his old age.
Yeah, I always tell my kid, like, hey guys, I invest in you, so later on you take care of me.
That's right.
Well, that's an interesting observation.
Is interesting.
Yeah, and then but China was awesome. There's a good and bad thing like anywhere else, but like most of it, I loved it. It was a great time over there. We were young, a bit stupid, like CKY and Jackass time. So we've been a bit stupid and doing like shit we're not supposed to. But then because we're foreigner, they just like don't care. They're like, get away, and then that's it. But it was great. Bringing extreme sport over there when it was pretty new was very interesting because then now it's very popular and they have skate park like all around the country now.
Oh wow!
But back then was nothing at all. So
now, do they skateboard there, or is it mostly just inline rollerblading?
No, they do all sports.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do all sports.
It's become the Japanese have become the best in the world.
It's crazy.
At everything.
Yeah,
it's being done. Skateboarding. I would imagine the same with
inline. Same thing with inline. Like the invert, the best are the two. I'm gonna butcher their name. The Takashi brother or something like that. They're like by far way higher in level than the next guy, the third place after that.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah, for years they won like first and second, like.
Yeah.
You go to a contest, you fight for third. That's it.
Do you keep it up?
Exactly.
Not at all. Like I'm trying every summer to do a little bit. I'm like, oh, this summer I'm gonna do a lot more. But no, the last time I kind of like push it like pro level was like 2012.
Okay.
About I was every day I was not working here because like the beauty in Montreal is pretty good now, but the beauty in Toronto has been a long time that they have skate park in every neighborhood pretty much.
Yeah, totally.
So every time I was coming here, I would do like skate park as soon as I'm done working. And then on the weekend, I'll try to do 2 or 3 per day, different, and go around. And then, so 2012, I had like pretty good video on YouTube back then that I push it hard again. But after that, it's like, you get very busy with work, with family and everything. And it's like, it's very hard to push to a high level.
Right.
So you blade a little bit, you bail a few times, you're like, okay, I'm going to go home.
Yeah, I hear that.
What's your YouTube channel? Because
Stephane Julien.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You guys do some great stuff up there.
Now, getting into stunts, I know there's not a lot for a rollerblader. I hear that. As a skateboarder, I get it. But I bet it did toughen you up, and it made taking hits and all that.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Just
like I mean, that's one
butter.
thing in the beginning. The people had to tell us like, hey, put pads on, man. You're gonna fall like 10 times,
Yeah.
Like, because we're so used, like we're so cool not wearing pads on rollerblade and doing rails and gas, and then you land on concrete. You're like, oh, it's okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew's taking hits off of his skateboard harder than he's ever done stuff.
Yeah. Me too.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that was, I think me and Matthew, we had a few talk about that, and we're like, getting into business, we're like, I'm very happy that we got used so much to concrete, because then, it's time to fall for a movie or whatever, and we're like, yeah, we're good with it. We're comfortable with it. And I remember a few times I brought some other stunt guys doing parkour with us, and then, they're more like gymnastic type, and then more used to a gym and stuff, and they were afraid of concrete. They're the same little jump that we will do inside, no problem. Outside was like a little bit more taught to it, right? And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I could see the difference. But we live in the world of concrete, that's for sure.
Yeah, man, big time.
So cool. So when Jamie found you, you were 19.
Yep.
And that was your first experience in the film industry.
Well, I did a few times extra work.
Oh, okay.
Because I did some show in the Salon Pepsi Jeunesse at the Olympic Stadium. So it was like Pepsi every year. They were doing a big event over there.
Of sorts.
Yeah, and then you had like a bunch of different thing over there. And we had our ramps and we were doing shows. And there was a dance class, like doing shows, like a dance school. Then we always go see them, right? Like a bunch of beautiful girls. And then the teacher / owner of that school came to see a few of us, because they always have trouble to have males to go to these schools. They have a lot of girls, but not a lot of guys.
Right.
So they're like, hey, would you be interested to come and do like free class? It's gonna be free. You don't have to pay for it. But like, then the only thing is we're gonna ask you to maybe be part of our event, like some shows and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I've been surrounded by a lot of beautiful girls. I'm like 15 years old. I'm like, yeah, sure. So I did, and it was kind of like a little fashion / dancing kind of school. So I did a few extra work for like dancing, and then like cover of magazine for whatever, because they sell some of their student for project, right? So I did that a little bit, but that was not my thing that I really knew, like, okay, movie I want to do.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to do movie just because of like action movies, like as we grew up, like in 80s and 90s. Like,
so you actually had that desire prior to Jamie finding you.
But it was kind of like pushed down real quick. Like I went to my school counselor.
Counselor? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I would like to be a stuntman. And he started laughing. He's like, I can't help you with that. I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, I've had the same.
Yeah, and then he's like, I'm like, well, maybe a firefighter. And it's like, yeah, you got to do this and this and this for school. I'm like, yeah, I hate school.
I think I'll just be a stuntman.
And then I was supposed to be a graphic designer.
Okay.
Because I like drawing, and I was doing that a lot. And I checked for the school where I wanted to go and all that. And then I was supposed to finish high school, get borrow like $12,500 to get to that school. And then I got invited to China. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to China. And we'll see about school after. So yeah, I'm a dropout of high school. I never went back. I went to China, then I did the audition for rollerball, got rollerball, went back to China, and then
the rest is history.
well, yeah, I did my second movie in China though.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
So that's what really lighted up for me. So I did a movie with Jackie Chan, and then I was like, okay, that's it. I'm going back to home, and that's what I want to do.
Right.
I push for that now.
Wow. So what happened? How'd you get this movie in China?
They came to the skate park. Same thing. The coordinator, named by Tiger. Obviously, it's not his real Chinese name, but that was his English name. He came. He found us. He told us about the movie. It was a new police story.
Oh, what? Sorry?
New police story.
Okay.
Remember back in the day, he has like two or three police story.
Yeah.
And then they did that new one back then, like 2003, 4. And it was supposed to be like worldwide coming out and all that, like big thing, because Jack Chan was like in his big prime, and it flopped for some reason. It didn't came out pretty much nowhere. Went under the radar. Most people don't even know that movie.
Now, was it because of you skaters?
Maybe I don't know.
These reckless fools in the film.
But and it's actually a pretty good movie. Like all of it is pretty good. And
What's it called?
New Police Story.
New Police Story.
Now, is it in Chinese or is it in English?
It was in Chinese, but they were supposed
English
to market it
subtitle.
in English and all that. But yeah, it went under the radar big time. But it was a great experience. We did all the extreme sport for it, because Jack Chan is fighting some kind of like gamer extreme sport kind of bad guys, and then we doubled them, and then yeah, it was great. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go back home. Like, I love being in China. I had a girlfriend there at that point, but I'm like, I need to go back home. I cannot just do show for the rest of my life. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's concentrate on stunts.
Right. And she's still in China?
Yeah. We
She's gonna see this.
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna send it to her. See, have success. We kind of tried for a year after when I was here, but then, distance at some point was like, okay.
Huge distance.
Obviously, you're not coming here. And I tried to get her interested to come here. She didn't really want to. And then I was like, oh, okay, no, it's not going to work.
She wanted to stay there and take care of her grandparents.
Yeah. Well, she was like living away from her parents at that point. But she was doing her own thing.
So when you came back, who did you contact, Jamie?
Yeah, we did. We for sure did. And we tried to like me, Mathieu, and Thomas Iccioni and Yann Lecomte. We kind of got together and we're like, guys, okay, let's push it together, and like, why do it separately? Let's get together and like let's work together. So we created Fast Motion. We film it ourselves all the time, just like we do like rollerblade or skateboard, but like stunts stuff. So like just doing like stupid shit everywhere, and then but like not professional stunt like when we do a movie. Like we just go guerrilla style, right? We're like, okay, there's like so much snow this winter, we're gonna go on somebody's balcony and just jump down and stuff like that, and then film ourselves. And then we created a DVD with all that. And that DVD got taken by a distributor and put it in all the HMV and Archambault, another store in Quebec. So we sold like all our copy before Christmas. The only problem is the distributor didn't bring more after, so we didn't have like a follow-up. But like we were sold out. Like we were pretty stoked. Like it was pretty crazy.
That's fun.
And Fast Motion back then was pretty popular because of parkour, especially because it was new and we were kind of like the main guy in the industry in Canada at that point. So
doing parkour.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
And then we trained with the Yamakasi. I don't know if you guys know the Yamakasi. So the Yamakasi is the group from France that pretty much really put it out there. They call it L'Art du Déplacement. And then David Bell came out of this group and did parkour. And then it was kind of like two things going at the same time. Back then, a little bit of drama because there's family involved in that. But that's what happened. And then Yamakasi did 2 movies back then with their skills with parkour and all that. And then David Bell did District 13 with Cyril Raffaelli. And then they became super popular. But those were French movies. So it was not popular in the States yet. Only like some people maybe got a glimpse of it, but that's it. And then when Sébastien Foucan did Casino Royale, that's when it exploded.
The James Bond movie.
Yeah, it exploded.
And
then parkour were asked on every show. You know, you had like a police chase. All of a sudden, it's like, how can we get like some parkour guy? You know,
yeah,
they were going.
But they were the drones of that time.
They're the what?
The drones of that time.
Yeah.
Today everybody uses drones.
Yeah.
I'm getting sick of drone shots.
But that's the thing. It's cool for a while, and then after that, you're like, okay, can we just do a normal chase? Like the guy's a normal police guy. Doesn't need to like jump over a car. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it gets corny after a while.
Yeah. It's like you have moment for it, but then when it's a little bit too much, you get to a point. Like,
certainly a useful skill. You know,
Oh, it's a great skill.
Yeah.
But the same thing is like that was the new thing in the business. So now all the new guy that came in the business for a little bit was just parkour guy, right? It's like
I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So and no disrespect at all. It's just at some point it's like, sorry, buddy. Like we have like 20 of them now. Like
seriously, no disrespect at all. The skills are incredible.
Yeah.
But in every show I've ever had, I've never, well, that's a lie, once, hired a poor parkour guy to do it in a continuing thing.
Yeah.
I needed one guy to jump off some stairs and roll under the wing of an airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blair could have done it.
Yeah, like I mean, if you're a stuntman, you should be able to do that. You don't need to be an expert, like a parkour expert.
Yeah.
I've been hired a few times for really like parkour stuff, right?
Yeah, hardcore stuff.
Yeah. But in the end of the day, you cannot just have like a full-on wave of just parkour guy in the business. You need to be able to do a lot more than that. It's just like when we got in as rollerblader, like if we just stay me and Matthew just rollerbladers, we'll never do nothing,
100%.
right? So when I came back and we built a group, we didn't do rollerblade for like the next 2 years. We just did like martial art. We learned wushu. We went gymnastic every Thursday night, and then we did some training. We learned sword stuff. We practiced our falls.
Wicked smart.
You know, a lot of stuff, because you're like, we want to do that full time. We don't want to just be there and wait for a rollerblade gig to
well, exactly.
So,
it's like you have this conversation with people all the time about specializing in the stunt industry. If you're a car guy and that's all you do, you're not going to be a part of that horse movie.
Yeah.
And if you're the horse guy, you're not going to be a part of that car movie. But if you become very good at a number of physical skills, then you're going to be hired.
Although you know what
on and on.
You don't see a lot of like horse car hits. You could do one of those. That'd be cool.
Hey, that'd be
I can get a horse roll up over.
Put that in your back pocket. Let's do that. Oh God, that's going to be an AI thing.
That's going in a comedy somewhere.
But you see, this is the time you can do a car hit with now like a SUV or something. Because, you know, most of the time you have the smaller car, right? So you can go on hood. But now you can have like the big car for it.
Yeah, if you got a horse, you can go up over a van.
So the horse goes with the SUV and the rider rolls across the top of the SUV.
Oh, you see the horse fucking do it. That's what I want to see.
You could probably do it put a jerk vest on the horse.
We're laughing, but obviously, for real, I've never seen that in a movie. To have like a cool moment of something like that.
I think there's a reason for that, but...
No, but you know, you could cheat it now and make it like cool, but just like the fact of like a guy, like a cowboy running away and he just gets smashed by a SUV. Like,
the horse go up and over and he's still on the fucking thing.
Okay.
All right.
Do my research on a horse hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
somebody's going to call and ask about this someday and you're going to need an answer.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
So you're celebrating 25 years of stunts.
Yeah. Yeah.
25 years, buddy.
Holy. It goes fast, man.
What's the baddest shit you've ever done? Or the stuff that you love?
Well, okay, obviously, my number one project still will be 300, just for the experience out of it, the training, 100%. Everybody together.
I hear it was extremely intense.
Yeah, it was amazingly intense. The training was great. And at that moment, it was like me and Matthew, we were just pushing so hard to like get like the best we can be. So it was really good timing. And the success of the movie was great too. You know, sometimes you're being part of a good crew and all that, but then the movie doesn't come out and doesn't do well. That was like great. It changed cinema also for like how to shoot fights and how, you know, like how making it like so epic for this type of movie. So yeah, it was great. It was my number one thing. And then stunt wise, I think the one that probably brought me more on the radar for like a stuntman is my motorcycle stunt.
Is that the one where you hit
the T-bone?
Yeah, and you go off.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Do that with a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that one was a good one, and that one was the
pretty gnarly one.
Yeah, you know when we watched so many video of all of you guys like doing like the craziest stunts back then, especially because first movie was giving the opportunity to do so, right? Do these big eye fall, these big crash and all that. Like more and more, less and less, it seems to have the opportunity to do it. Mm-hmm. And if you do, also you're gonna call the guy he can do it. It's not like you guys had to figure it out all on your own, pretty much, right? And then
now, are you saying that because I'm old?
No. You're like you're a legend. You're a legend.
Yeah. He's been around.
No, but without you guys,
no, that's true.
Like I always say that. Like I'm so grateful for everything that you guys have done because you set it up for all of us to be able to be part of it now.
100%.
And sadly, there's things, example, like there's stunts that I may never be able to even have the opportunity to do just because now, but the business is different, right? The movie business is different. And a lot of crazy cool stunt that I see in those movies, I'm like, oh, I wish, like,
100%.
Like, as an extreme sport guy, we'll do the bigger rail, the bigger gap,
Totally,
and then
totally.
It's like we get a thrill out of it, right? Same thing for stunts.
Exactly.
But then there's like, I did like a 55-foot eye fall, and then I never had the opportunity to do more, right? Or I did a 78-foot descender, and I was like, that was the highest I was, and I was freaking out. But, you get used to it. You get used to it, and you're like, okay, let's go, and then it's nice. But there's a lot of opportunity like that are not apparent anymore.
Well, they're becoming more rare because we have technology to do it another way.
Yeah, 100%. And also, like, I believe, and you stop me if I'm wrong, but like insurance-wise, they're cutting a lot of like danger stunt, stuff like that. So it's like.
Plus, they're expensive.
And they are expensive, obviously. I remember Jamie telling me about the Blues Brother cars.
The cars, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he was there for that.
Yeah, I was on.
Yeah, you were there. Yeah. So crazy scene. I look at that. I remember back in the day, be like, holy. So for me, watching all of you guys doing this, I had to tell myself once in my career, like, do I have the balls to do something like that? Like, it's like, yeah, it's easy to say it, to talk. But when it's time, like, do you have the balls to do it and not kill yourself? And that motorcycle stunt was a little bit of that for me. It was like, okay.
Let's describe it. Let's describe it for those listening.
Stephane Lefebvre was coordinating that. Mm-hmm. And he asked me if I would...
What show was it?
It's a B movie, like Stealing Paradise, I believe.
Stealing Paradise.
Yeah, okay. It's a B movie, and they shot it so bad I could have landed in a world of mats, and you'll never know.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
But her mom was there that night, and she shot it with the iPhone, and then that's the shot that we see mostly, and then it's a great shot. It's like. It's a gnarly stunt, but
send it to us after if that's all right.
Yeah.
Can we show it?
100%.
All right.
100%.
Okay. It's a great stunt.
Yeah, and so a week, like a little bit more than a week before that, Steph Lefebvre talked to me about it, and he asked me if I'm willing to do it. So I'm like, yeah, sure, man, let's go. I appreciate that you trust me for it. Like, I'm not a huge motorcycle driver, but I can drive.
Well, off of one.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna do wheelie and stuff like that. But like, I'll drive it and I'll crash if I have to. And then I remember a week before I started to get nervous. Like I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, okay, it's the kind of a stunt that can go wrong pretty fast. Right?
Yeah,
like,
we're just sitting over here.
You have to be very accurate.
And T-bone to a car. Like
we're all identifying. Believe me.
Yeah. And then I'm like, okay. So I'm starting to be nervous about it, and I'm just picturing myself, like what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna, and then he asked me what I prefer. If I wanted a front brake to like, and then shoot me. You use it, you brake at impact, and then you shoot. Or if I wanted a peg behind, and I choose the peg because. I know I can control myself better.
To launch yourself off it. Oh, wow.
So I choose the peg. So I'm just picturing myself like going and then go on the pegs and lift my knee just high enough so I'm above the bars so I can pass.
Did this bike not have a front brake or what?
Well,
no, it did, but he asked me what I would prefer to
use
do it
in the moment.
crash,
okay,
right?
copy. So they can
like,
modify it.
Yeah, do you want to just use this and then lift the bike to like crash it and then go on the car and then the other side?
Sure.
I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I'm just gonna jump over. Like, I'm just gonna send myself over.
Yeah, I honestly, personally, I don't even understand the front brake deal.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I guess maybe people, because I saw a stunt with that. Like the guy's doing like a nose wheelie right before impact. Like he lifted up and then boom, and then he goes through the window of the car.
Okay, I suppose it depends on
what the gag
actually is.
Yeah,
probably.
But to go over the car.
Well, the idea was not necessarily to go over. It was kind of like just to crash on it and then
roll off it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, but what happened is on the day, I do the pass, right, for camera and all that. And then everything's good. Everybody's like, okay, we're ready. You good? I'm like, yeah, let's go. Go back to one. Get off the bike, just shaking it a little bit. Like, and then I ask myself, I'm like, am I going to do that? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that. Get back on the bike. I look at the AD. I'm like, ready. I do this. And then it's like, okay, action. And I go. And you know, when they say like, or in movie, you see that tunnel vision. Oh, completely just that. The only thing I remember is the car. I see the car. I see nothing else. And then I'm going. And when I put my foot on the peg, it shift my weight a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So it did a little.
I was just thinking this.
And Blair's like, yep. Just thinking this. So whatever speed I cut more there, probably like, I'll say like easy, like another 10K, like zzz. Man, I hit that car and I flew like probably 30 feet over.
You went way over.
So you went over the car. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I went over the car, straight to the street, to the asphalt. And then I slide a bit, then roll past camera. So it was pretty sick. It was pretty cool.
How'd it feel?
They got their shot?
They got their shot. But the only thing, like I said, dude, they film it so bad. Like, and they cut it and they edited it in a way that I could have a world of map.
Fascinating.
And I got nominated for an actual award for that. But then all the stunties that were choosing the winner, they all told me the same thing. They're like, dude, like obviously you won, but we have to go from the movie footage and we don't see nothing. So it's like,
how terrible.
Yeah.
So GF LaChapelle won that year with a nice gag too, under like obviously. But yeah, they're like, we can't see shit in the movie from the movie footage. So if they would have like present my video, you'll see. I'll try to send you the little bit I have of the movie, and then that one clip.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to see it.
So how fast were you going?
So the goal was to go about like 30, but I'm pretty sure I went like 40. It went
that last
just the last thing.
Kick there.
I'm pretty
miles. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, that's wild. Yeah, I've seen the video. I mean, how did it feel hitting that ground after that? Were you all padded up?
So, yeah, luckily the character has like a motorcycle jacket and a helmet. So that's really awesome to be able to do that. And then I just spat up under the jeans and everything. And then the only bruise I had was like on my butt, right? Like on the muscle, because that's the only place it was not pad up. Like I had something for the tailbone and then the hips and everything, but just that one. And then and it kind of like went ding ding. But it was great, man. For real, it went 1,000 better than I could have expected for impact. For like the craziness of the idea of T-bone a car.
I like using the peg because you're timing your body.
Yeah,
you're timing yourself off the motorcycle. You're not relying on
exactly.
I'd hate to rely on the motorcycle.
Yeah, me too. And I was like, you know what? 100%. I know I can control myself. Even if I clip my foot or something, I'll be able to like cut my way out of it in a way, right?
100%.
For sure.
Yeah. But yeah, it was great. After that though, like we finished at 12 about that stunt, let's say at night. Pure adrenaline rush, man. Like I remember I'm driving my car because I get rap after that. I'm driving my car home and I'm just like, yeah.
What can I fly over?
Yeah. And I swear I went home and then I watched that video like 100 times. Couldn't sleep for like the next 4 hours.
That's beautiful.
I'm just like adrenaline rush.
That's beautiful.
You know, it's like.
And how was your lady?
She had to go back to her parents where the kid were because it was Halloween night and they just had Halloween, and then she went back and I'm like, I cannot go over there. I need to go home and just decompress with everything. Like I'm just so like, oh. So I went home. I just chilled, watched the video 100 times, and then you know when the adrenaline crashed, I just went to sleep like crazy. But yeah, it was great. And I remember I was working a lot on Nikita season 1 at that time, when Jonathan Eusebio was here for it. And then I came back to work with him, and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, how was your motorcycle stunt? I showed him the video. He's like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, it's
and then he's like,
fun, dude.
Yeah, it was great, and I was very happy to be able to prove myself that okay, I can do something like that. Like I'm okay. I can.
How long ago was this?
So I want to say it was probably has to be like around 2011, something like that. I'm gonna double check. I may be completely off on that, but I have a feeling it should be around there.
Okay,
something like that.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah. And then
what kind of bike?
Like Kawasaki, something like that. Yeah. And they had only one, so it was a one-shot deal.
Right.
To be
what
done.
kind of car?
A sedan or something.
Okay.
Something like that,
yes. For some reason, I remembered it being a little bit of a higher thing.
No, it was.
You know, and I wondered about that actually, but.
So you came off before the impact?
So just at impact. Like let's say if I'm about to hit it, I just like lift up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just to clear the vehicle and get out of there.
Did they reinforce the car at all?
No, I don't believe so. I hit where the wheel is, and then that's it.
Oh, so you went over the hood?
Yeah.
Okay.
The front hood. Yeah, it's because like in the story, the car is like cutting the biker.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized you asked for some coins.
Yeah.
They're over there. Should I go grab those?
Sure, we can do that now if you want.
Well,
I don't mind.
No, it depends.
Yeah. Get the coin. Kylian, tu veux donner les...
One second, I'll grab.
Okay. Yeah, so this is my thing. You guys will understand in a second. It's not a gift because it's a very bad luck thing to do as a gift. That's why I'm going to exchange it to you guys for coin. But this is one thing I like to offer to people. I don't know why. I love those, and that's the best thing I like to offer people. So Kylian's going to bring it to us. So I got you guys, you three, a CRK knives.
Wow.
So this is for you guys. I'm very grateful to be part of this. And then I wanted to get you guys a non-gift because it cannot be a gift, right? You guys know about that? You can never give a knife to someone. You always have to exchange it for a coin. I just need like 3 coin.
Okay.
Here we go. So why? Because it's bad luck to give a knife to someone. And it's kind of like the meaning of like cutting friendship, right? Like if you do. So you always do it as an exchange. And the exchange is like just a couple coin, and then this is for you guys.
Oh, dang.
Yes, sir.
What, really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Oh, my God. Let me see this.
I'm going to end up cutting myself while I'm talking.
And this one's for Blair. Blair, I got yours here.
Thank you, sir. Yes, wow. Sir. Wow.
CRKT.
So I really like these blades. Those are my favorite. I like collectioning knives.
Jesus, man.
So this is one of my favorite brand in general. There's a bunch over there that I like too, but I like these one. They're not too expensive, and they are very good, and they're a very good working tools. I love to always have a knife with me. I had an experience on Titans that I was very happy I had a knife with me. So.
Is that right? Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
How do I close this?
You have just on top there.
Right here.
Oh, I see it. Not unlike the one I have in my pocket.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
So anyway, this is for you guys.
This is beautiful. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Keep these, so
and you're welcome. Yeah.
Exchange, guys. We're not breaking our relationship here. You know?
Well, you got that mug there.
Oh,
get
awesome.
you a hat, the stickers, and other stuff.
Wow.
Wait, before you tell the story about Titans and the knife, do you feel like sipping on a Jameson?
Oh yeah, I would love to.
All right. Would the young lady like it?
No. Well, what do we have?
Maybe not this,
Is
but
it blue? No.
Water, anything? Sure. We got Coke. Rum and Coke. Here, I'll start pouring. You can start telling.
So, it's just, I don't know if you guys remember hearing the story of the set of Titan getting on fire.
No.
No? You guys never heard that story?
No.
Okay. So there was a bunch of guys was there that day. I'm surprised it didn't go around. So you got like a bunch of guys on the line getting ratchet from an explosion in the air. And when that happened, the special effect fireball went bigger and hit the wall. And it's in the Bat Cave. Pardon. And then the Bat Cave was created in a kind of like paper rock style.
Yep.
It caught on fire in like half a second. And it went to the ceiling like so quick. It's crazy. When you look at the video, it goes so fast. So, the people on set tried to put out the fire like as quick as possible. And it went off crazy. The paper that looked like rock just went like full on.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah. And then you have a bunch of guys on the line. And then when the 80s are like, okay, everybody out. So everybody start running out. And then we're trying to get these guys out of the line, as fast as possible. And I remember Shaq was there, and God bless Shaq. And he's like going on the line. And then at some point, it's like, because the sprinkler goes, right? All the water goes, and the winch. And then he went back and then, protect the winch. And then I remember I just took my knife. I'm like, fuck the line. Just start cutting all the lines. And then get the guys out. And
wow.
Then,
Wow.
And then at that time, we were just us. It was nobody else in the studio anymore. It's like everybody just ran so fast out, and we're there trying to like get their shackle like open. And, like, come on! And I was like, okay, fuck it,
Big time.
Yeah, and then we went out.
Was this at 777?
Yeah, that was at Kipling.
Then I did hear this.
Yeah, I remember that. Wow, what a crazy moment.
Yeah, so something went wrong, I guess, in a meeting somewhere that nobody thought of it to like protect the set from the fire. But
yeah, I don't really ever go anywhere without a knife. So thank you very much. It's an incredible gift.
Yeah,
this is gonna go.
Yeah, and that story is an incredible reason for anyone to.
Yeah, I always have to have a tool knife on me, for whatever you need. But that moment really amplified that thought for me.
Well,
Yeah.
In the stunt game, doing what you're doing, it makes a lot of sense. But even if you're sitting in a car and you're in a car accident or something's happened and you're trapped or anything.
Yeah, I always have a knife in all my cars.
Yeah.
Like accessible knife to cut the belt or whatever.
Cut the belt or cut your way out.
I was doubling one of the Trailer Park Boys down in Halifax. And I had to drive the shipmobile. And one of the other stars is beside me, and Bubbles is in the back seat. And I took my knife out, and I flipped it open, and I tucked it underneath my thigh. And he says to me, he said, "What's with the knife? When this car catches on fire, I'm going to cut you out of here."
Yeah.
I tacked him in with a couple of webbing so he wouldn't fall out the open door. But the eyes on him, what?
Yeah, he's thinking this car's gonna.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, quick link, open pretty quick. Shackle, if they're not double locked, they are pretty easy to open. But nothing's faster than a knife.
Big time.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you need to be that quick.
Oh, I love this. This is so fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Hey, cheers, fellas.
Oh yeah. Cheers, Blair. Cheers.
Cheers, Killian.
Cheers. Cheers.
So, skill shots. You doing it
baby.
still? You doing it, or what's going on?
Dude, okay, this is one of my disappointment that I did, because I give myself a challenge to do one per day for 1 year.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I went to 175, and then I quit. After 3 days trying to do my 176, I was like, oh, okay, man, I'm exhausted to do it, and I quit. And I regret to quit so bad, because now I'm like, I cannot just go back and try to finish it. It's like I lost the momentum of the challenge.
Okay, so explain this.
So
you gotta go back.
Yeah, I should. I love doing this. So all my life, I always loved do trick shots of anything: hat, bottle flips, ping pong ball to get them in somewhere or whatever. The basketball, the classic basketball, you don't
extreme sports on a very small level.
Yeah, exactly. And then and I love Dude Perfect, who have create a business out of it. But I was like, I remember I'm at the skate park and I took my hat and I'm like, just threw it blindly, and it went to a locker. And I was like, oh, that was cool. I should do more often. And then another day on set, I'm doing like bottle flip. And I remember on Suicide Squad with Riley Jones, I lost $100 to a bottle flip, because we were doing challenge every day. And then we were in the holding area and at Pinewood. And one of the place, like, we were trying to do the bottle flip to the roof, like
the rafter.
Yeah. And then we're just starting to try, and we're like, okay, $100 on it. And then he got it. Like the bottle went toonk, and then boom, land up on it. I'm like, oh. So
Riley.
Riley. So I give him the $100 the next day. But so from there, I just started like, oh, it'll be nice to just start like challenging myself to it, and then try to do it every day for 1 year.
Yeah, and you can see all these on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's so stupid, because like many times after work, you work your 12-hour day, 15-hour day, and I'm like, on my way home, I'm like, oh shit, I got to do my trick shot. I got to do my skill shot. Come on. I'll stop in a parking lot and I'll set up my camera and I'll be like, hey guys, this is skill shot 66. And then I take my hat and then send it out to like a pole or something. And then, whatever. And I remember once I'm in my bed, I'm like, oh, I didn't do my skill shot today. Shit. I get up, get dressed, set up the camera. I take a toonie. I'm like, hey guys, skill shot, whatever. And then look at the piggy bank. Like I had a Batman piggy bank, and I'm like, whew, send it. And then it went into the slot.
No way.
Yeah, it took me half an hour. But like after I got up from like, I'm going to bed. And then I'm like doing this and throwing. And then it took me half an hour, and it goes in, and I'm like, wait, it worked, Like most of the time, I don't even know if it was.
Is that the only one you post?
No, I posted all 175.
No, but like when you do it for a half hour.
No, yeah, I didn't do a montage of like not making it. I always go like say the number, like, and then send it, and then I always have like slow motion shot of it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fun. It was super fun. There's some that took me like. There's one took me I think like 8 hours to do. It was ridiculous. And it was the 25th one. And it was like a long frisbee shot to get like a Gatorade bottle on something. And
to knock it off kind of thing.
Yeah. And I had my friend Jan was there with the drone to get drone shot. And that day we got like rain, we got snow, we got sunny. It's like, and it took forever to do it. Because like frisbee, you throw your frisbee, most of the time the person's going to move a little bit to catch it, right? But now to hit something that it's stationary, it was like, holy, it was way harder than I could expect.
How far?
It was pretty far. It was a really good distance. And you can see in the video is one of my biggest reaction ever in every video. I'm like, I'm like, oh, yeah! I'm running like a maniac. I'm going crazy. I'm like, shit, I made it. And it's so stupid. It's like, oh, I hit the bottle with my frisbee. But dude, after 8 hours, let me tell you, you're really stoked doing it.
How long ago were you doing this? And what started you doing it?
Just having fun doing stuff. And I'm like, you know what? Like, you get bored. You're like, oh, it'd be nice to film something like that and do things. And yeah, what a challenge I put myself into. Twice or three times, my camera stopped. And then I make it. And then I look. And it didn't record.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going crazy. And now I have to do it again. I'm like, oh, shit. And there's once I got it first try. And
wicked.
Yeah, there's a few times like some very. I threw a basketball over my house to the basketball net. That one was cool. It took 9 times.
Yo, that's
wow.
Yeah.
9 times? Yeah. That's it, eh?
Yeah, but the reset was long because like my friend was filming from the roof and then got to go get back the ball, get back, trying to align yourself, then do it. But yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
And what a video you have up is when you punch into the screen and into the lens and somebody takes the shot.
Which one? Sorry. Yeah.
Punch into the lens and your fist covers the lens, and then that person takes the hit.
Yeah. Is that the one I did with my son?
I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of people.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, because that was the when it was popular to do the stunt challenge or whatever.
Yeah.
And then everybody
it was a blast.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. So we did. They did one in Montreal, and they asked a bunch of like stunties from Montreal to do one, because then I think Toronto did one, and then LA did, and everybody was doing it at that time.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was fun. So I did it with William. I did it with my son. So I get the whatever reaction, and then I do kind of a Superman punch, and William get it, and he take a brick, and then he break it. It was fun. Yeah, both of my kids did stunts. They kind of like a stunt kid like you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I grew up in it.
So how old was Kylian before she did her first gig?
T'avais quel âge ton premier?
11 ans.
Yeah, 11.
11?
Makes sense. 10 or 11.
Wow.
11,
William had 6. He was 6 years old his first.
Yeah. My daughter was 6.
Was it in a French show?
Yeah, that was for a French movie.
Okay.
William is both UDA and actor. He did both so far.
Wicked. So what is the business like in Montreal right now? Everywhere it seems to be kind of
on stall.
Right now it's bad, like everywhere. But even Montreal always been a little bit off a little bit. They get one big show that take all the studios. There's no room for anything else. Montreal doesn't build more studios. And then, we had trouble with, some people on top of the chain dealing with producer over there, and not necessarily in the stunt, but more like in the production.
Mm-hmm.
So, like a lot of thing kind of like sucked for Montreal for a while that make things slower. I know one thing, example, Zack Schneider will never, I may be wrong, but what I heard, he'll never go back in Montreal just because the language in French.
Yeah.
And that I can understand. I mean, there's something I have trouble with, let's say, is we are selling our service. All of us, as a stunt performer or as a coordinator or as a production manager, as a hair and makeup, everything, right? American movie come here with such a big budget, and they spend a lot of money. Anybody who work on a American movie is gonna make a great salary that here, right? From any department. So sell the service. And then when you get in Montreal sometime, the French idea behind, it's like you're selling a service to an American movie. You want to work with American movie, then speak English. Like make the set like mostly English. The director need to understand maybe side conversation and stuff like that to go forward. And like I love French. I don't want to say like don't be French, but then your business is around an American movie.
Right.
If you want to just speak French all day long, as that's what you want, then go on Quebec movies. Do the Quebec industry. But if you're going into the American industry, then you need to sell that service. You need to make them feel comfortable to come with their millions of dollars and spend it here.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and then some people like in Quebec, they're fighting for their the right of French and stuff like that. And I respect that in your everyday life. But if you're selling a service for work, then put your political aspect of it on the side and just sell the service. So those are the little things. Because Zack Snyder is an amazing director. I really like working with him. He was here for his first movie, right? For X-Men. Did he not do Dawn of the Dead first? Yeah, right. The zombie one.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the different guy.
Yeah.
And then he did like amazing here too. And then he came to Montreal, and then he went to Vancouver for a bunch of movies because he was like, that's it. He was done with it. Oh yeah, it's right there.
I'm their poster.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Across Europe and Australia.
Dude, I watched that movie so many times because I really like zombie stuff. And then
so you're the one.
Yeah. I never been a zombie.
Oh,
Can you believe that? It never happened.
Yeah, Blair's a zombie on the DVD.
I was in Warm Bodies in Montreal.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. And then, but yeah, so and I remember, I believe. Oh no, I don't remember who was it, but like the first stunt of the woman running backward in the bathroom and then hit the bathtub. That stunt was awesome. Like I don't remember who did that.
On Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's the first time you see the zombies when the kid jump on the dad and all that, and then all everything start to go like crazy and panicking, and then she just like run kind of backwards and then boom, hit the door and then hit the bathtub. Like that stunt was good.
But the best stunt in the whole movie was when Jay Leno got.
I don't remember.
Jay Leno got his head blown off. Remember they shoot Jay Leno.
Yeah, that was it.
That was you.
It's the best one on
there. I love it. Well, there's a lot of stuff I love about that movie. But yeah.
But okay, so Montreal. So, do you have advice for anyone from Montreal or even Eastern Canada? I mean, it's hard to figure it out. But especially if you are in Montreal, you do speak French, you're not so sure about your English, et cetera, et cetera. But there's a lot of guys that want to do stunts, and they're always saying, well, I'm going to get to Toronto one of these days.
Well, that's the biggest problem. Like, I remember, like, in the beginning of my career, like, I was driving here all the time. I was just coming here. Like, that's it. Like, and Jamie got me on Love Guru for a rehearsal day. And the shooting day was something like 3 weeks later. And I just decided to stay. And then, like meet people and, just train with like back then the kids were a lot younger. So, we trained with them. We showed them parkour and stuff like that. But I just decided to stay and then, meet people and do the training I was doing back then. But then I met Ken Quinn that brought me on Repo Mambo. And I think I met Alison Reed. I met like a bunch of people that brought me other days. And then Jamie gave me some safety days between and stuff like that until 3 weeks later, I go on set for my shooting day. And I remember calling my mom at that time. I think Toronto just kidnapped me. Like I keep having good stuff, but I always did. And I've done like drives like Randy, you'll call me, you'll be like, hey man, we need someone like tomorrow. Like, you think you can make it? And I'll be like, yeah,
just drive all night.
It's just what you do being in Montreal.
Like I'm so used to the drive now, it's easy. But like even back then, I'm like, yeah, all the time. I don't know. I invest in myself in a way with time.
Yeah, but that's incredibly.
You're ready to go.
Yeah, because and people know here they can call me last minute, and if I can, I'll come. I'll come down. So I kind of like build a bit of my reputation around that they're like, they don't care I'm from another city, but I show it, right? I proved it.
Yes.
That I have no problem with it. And I talk to a lot of guys in Montreal, and I've been telling them, I'm like, dude, just go to Toronto. There's plenty of like training that people get together and all that. You obviously not gonna meet up like coordinator there, but I just go with people. It goes a long way.
So that 100%. Saying that, why can't they meet up with a coordinator here?
No, I mean at those training.
Oh, I see.
Example,
Training.
you're not hanging at Monkey Vault when they do.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always say, but somebody who's there may be like, hey, Randy, I know the guy you need. You need a double. I know a guy.
Yeah.
I just met him yesterday.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
whatever, right? So you never know who's gonna talk about you. I always say like you don't know what you don't know, right? So, but be part of something. Be there. If you're not there, then you're definitely not even on the radar.
Right.
But
Yeah, but it's expensive. You know, I mean.
yeah, I mean, I slept in my car, many times, especially in the summer. I have my Yukon, I have my crash mat in the back, and I
Yeah,
sleep at the
fucking right.
beach, and I just go in and hang out with people and whatever. But like, I mean, you do what you want to do for your own career. I don't no judgment about that, but I'm telling you, like, if you do not get out of Montreal to have a better or bigger, not better, but a bigger career, then you'll be stuck in Montreal, and hopefully you have X-Men kind of movie that come every year to give you a thing. But don't get me wrong, if you're not on core team of X-Men, you may have your 2 days, your 2 weeks, your
100%.
maybe a month, and then
Yep.
that's it. You need to work the rest of the year. So if you're
Yep.
not on the core team, you're going to come in and then burn your face and do maybe a sweat work there, and then luckily you come back. But so it's up to you, right? So,
Yeah.
that's what I try to tell people. Just, dude, you got to get people to know you.
And
Like,
being available is a big deal.
yeah, and also like just to know you, to know your name, to know your face, and and I'm sure you can agree with that, Randy. It's like receiving an email of somebody who's present himself to you, or having someone who's going to come up and be like, "Hi, I'm Stephane. Very nice to meet you. I heard of you, so much of you. Blah blah blah. I would be willing to come and
100%.
help out with some mats one day and everything, just to be there and like show you like I'm here to help or whatever, right? Like,
Yeah.
And if you're in Montreal and you're getting a job in Toronto, you kind of have to work locally. You can't necessarily be a hotel stay unless you're a special guy. Or
Yeah, exactly. Like I always say, if you're not a lead double or something, like,
They may not pay for it.
Yeah. But also, like many times, even for myself, for a lead double, I came as local because out of it, I gained so much more anyway than just the money I'm making
That's it.
at that moment.
Exposure is bigger.
Because, like the many days that I spent here, like with you through, last summer,
yeah.
like we were like one
We're
summer.
working on everything
everything together, right?
Yeah.
But this is like, then in a way, I'm always in your mind in a way, right? So if an opportunity turn, you're like, hey, wait a second, I'm sure Steph's still in town, or whatever,
Totally.
right?
Totally.
Exactly.
So these moments happen a lot, like when you're around. If you're not, like, and Jamie is one of the guy like that. If you're around, you got the days that pop up, right? I remember being in his car, he get a phone call, blah blah blah. He turned, he's like, hey, you available tomorrow? Sure, yeah, I'm here. I was here to like come
100%.
and hang out, but now let's go work.
But that's all the way. That's the way it used to be always.
Mm-hmm.
And today you have the kids that will introduce themselves by email or a text, tell you they're available. And my next question is, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? Where? I've never met you.
But sadly, everything has changed too, social-wise, right? It's not just about like stunt, but like meeting a girl is going to be the same thing, kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
no, you're right.
Go out there, meet somebody.
My,
right?
my wife won't let me.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it's like, you used to, like, I got to go somewhere, talk to someone in
100%.
real to like
Exactly.
maybe get something going. But
Exactly.
now it's like everything is so digital, right? People get used to it. And it's not their fault. That's their will now, right?
But when you read that somebody sent you a picture and they say, I'm 5'11". I want to meet you. I want to shake your hand because 5'11" on paper and 5'11" in front of me is something that's it's way different.
Yeah.
It's still the same height, but I need to see you. I need to talk to you. I need to know that I want to hear you speak to me. And I'll tell you within 30 seconds whether I'm ever going to hire you.
Yeah. Are you fun to be around? Like,
Me?
No, that's
No, but
the-
I mean
Oh,
that's
no, just in general, that's a good question. I agree with that.
I'm gonna work with you for the next 2 months. Is it gonna be
100%.
fun or is it gonna be annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just hiring a random. I mean, I don't know how many times I've heard you or even Blair or anybody say, "Yeah, I just hired this new guy," and fuck, I'll never do that again. What the hell? It's just, he's all over everything, and I thought, he was reputable, but I didn't know him.
Yeah.
And when he got to set, I met him and went,
And it doesn't take
Maybe not,
much. It really doesn't take much. Find me. Find any coordinator. Find Blair. Find Andrew.
Yeah.
Find yourself. What set am I on? Go talk to the ADs. Talk to the security guy. Have them come and get me, and I'll come over.
yeah, man.
It's so important to shake my hand.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this is like the most gentleman way you can do things in life anyway. Stand up, shake your hand, and then it does a
The
lot.
kids today are losing this.
Well,
I think it's coming back a little bit in a way. I think, like, example, my son and his generation are a little bit like, I think, tired. They see
kind of
things,
realize.
yeah, they see things how it's going, and I think they realize it's not going so.
How old is he now?
totally.
It's 17 now. It's going to be 18 in a couple of months in September.
I love this.
I love this too, man.
Yeah, he does stunts. He wants to do a little bit more. He's training a little bit with me now to like learn other things.
Make sure I get these guys stuff.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he like she's like volleyball and like a little bit more like gymnastics.
Yeah.
Gymnastics
good.
is the best,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Gymnastics is the best skill you can bring to the stunt business. I know where I am, upside down and
Yeah.
backwards. I was a gymnast all my life when I was.
I like one thing I regret. Like, let's say, I don't regret much stuff in my life. I'm pretty grateful of everything the way it went. But one thing I wish, like, if I could, like, you go back, like, one wish to change something, it would be like start gymnastic young.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
I
with you on that.
just start it, have it for the rest of your life,
Right.
Yeah.
Because like gymnastic with extreme sport, it's great.
Yeah.
Martial art with gymnastic, it's great.
100%.
You know what I mean? So anyway.
And gymnastics I agree with that. But now, having said that, what you said earlier is like, you get these gymnasts that came out and they didn't know what it was like to hit concrete.
Yeah.
And the number one thing in stunts is that you gotta be able to tough this shit out.
100%.
Whatever sport you come in with, if you can't hit the ground or you're afraid of it, I mean, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like let's do it right. Let's do it safely. But I agree with you 100%.
Of course, safe.
What I ask people all the time, what's your game? Like, what sport are you? And I can usually tell by the way they move what they've done. But if you're a tennis player and you're a really good tennis player, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go play tennis. But if you're a football player or a hockey player
Yeah.
or an inline
Those
skater,
guys are the toughest
Changes
guy
the game.
I work
well,
with.
holy
moly.
I just want a guy that can hit, or a gal that can hit the deck
Yeah.
and not get up and complain for the next 3 hours because they banged their elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You just need that. My pain threshold is massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do shit. And,
Yeah. I went to work very injured a bunch of time and then just
Yeah.
deal with it and then make it work.
yeah. I mean, there's always going to be another take.
Yeah.
You whack your knee. Pads, for me, pads are something you don't use. They're there just in case. Because you should be falling properly.
Yeah.
But if you do bang yourself,
Like mats, crash mats.
crash mats or elbow pads or knee pads, like,
Oh, copy.
don't use them for the sake that you're wearing them. Just do your gag
Yeah.
and do it right.
Yep.
And they're there just in case.
I do find it kind of funny. I mean, I grew up with this guy, and my pad bag was always smaller than everyone else's and all that. And I do find it kind of funny that some guys come in just armored to the tits. Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Can you say that?
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like the few times that I let's say I wear my Zion suit and everything, I feel like I could crash all day. No problem.
For real.
But don't get me wrong. I'm so uncomfortable all day with all this.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I really hate it. And then a lot of time, like I'm putting the minimum just so I can move.
I'll show you a picture later.
That's the thing too. Yeah.
I said to a young stunt guy that I had the first opportunity to hire this guy. Really, I suppose, maybe not. I said, "Come on over here. I'm going to pad you up. I'm going to put some gels on you here." And he says, "Oh, I want to wear my shirt."
Is this Bart?
I wasn't going to say Bart's
Yeah,
name.
we gotta. He's the best.
And I love Bart.
He's an amazing stuntman.
yeah,
so
no,
fuck it.
and I love him, but he wanted to wear this new shirt he bought.
Was that the Zion one?
No, I have no idea.
Like the full pads on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had to get beaten with a hard rubber tire iron. But there's like, you have to get hit by 7 times. Don't be ducking out before 7 times. And then first take 7 times. Second take 7 times. Third take 4 times. And I said, no. And I said, has he hit any of your pads yet?
That's good.
You know, sorry, Bart. I love you to death, man. But
he was literally starting out,
right? But
trying to be tough, and get in the game.
Yeah, pay attention to somebody that's done it before. So I'll show you a picture of that.
But he also didn't bitch.
No, my God, no.
He fucking did it.
Oh, no.
He owned the shit that he was doing.
He's done some stuff for me that is just wicked.
Yeah, so he was hurting out of that one, man. but it's awesome, and I of course I'm going to call out Bart because he's a great stuntman. Yeah. He's a tough dude, and he's just awesome, man. Yeah, and I love that guy. So whatever.
You'll be at his wedding in Mexico soon.
I will. I'm going to his wedding.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Mexico in June. I don't know why you picked June, but. Well, I do, but I won't. I'll let him share it. But yeah, June, Mexico.
Anyway, yeah, I'm all about doing it right the first time, and but you are gonna. I was on the set of Kung Fu once, and this young guy come out. So I don't know about you as a coordinator, but I'll walk by my performers and I'll feel their elbows, and I'll just reach down and touch their knees. Because
I always call him a perv.
Yeah. No one knows what I'm doing, and it's just whatever. Yeah. But I did have another coordinator once say to me, he said, "Why are you doing that?" And I said, "Well, I'll make sure he's wearing his elbows and knees." He said, "Well, why? It's their fucking problem if they're not wearing their elbows and knees." I said, "No, brother. Take 2. It's my problem."
Yeah.
I
agree with that. I always check, too. And also, I do it in a way to like, dude, you have time. Just go put them on. Like,
we'll make the time.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't do anything until we're done.
Yeah. I don't like, I don't like the idea of be 100% prepared 8 hours before your gag.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's just silly.
I'm like, come on. Like I'm going to all day do all the continuity shot and all that. And then when it's time for the stunt, give me 10 minutes. Just like the light need time to reset the light.
100%.
And then I'll get ready really good for the stunt.
Great analogy.
Yeah. It's like,
I'll remember that analogy. Yeah. That's a great one.
Yeah. Just because like every department need time to be set up for it. Why don't we take the time when, we need it? And same thing with the harness. I don't want to be in a harness all day because like at the end of the day, I have a ratchet to do or, something like that. Like,
no, I do agree.
Ooh, nice tattoo.
Yeah.
Holy moly. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is.
But yeah, so that's a little bit the ideology I try to have with that just because like I don't want, I'm not comfortable with my pads all day long. So I don't expect someone to be, so.
Me neither.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, every once in a while you get thrown into something. You're like, well, turns out they're going to hit you. And you go, oh, okay. Fuck, right when? Well, the next shot. Yeah. You ready?
Yeah. It happened to me too that I didn't put my pads, and I'm like, now it's no time. Like, it happened, like, it's no time. We're just, like, can you just do that now? Like, let's go, we're going to shoot.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's on me now, and I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to do it well. And
well, so now that's good. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It is on you at that point.
Yeah. Like, you want to be ready all day, good. If you don't and you want to set yourself when it's time, then be ready that if something happened and you have to do it now, then now, like, do it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I mean, I get to set, and if I know I'm falling down, I pad the fuck up. And if they tell me, well, you're not going to fall down till after lunch, I go, oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Now I can just go take my shit off.
Same.
But yeah, I usually I ready up.
Yes, especially when you're doing a gnarly gag. Like I'll be ready for that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Something.
But like on Dead Stalker, I had to just do when you grab the wrist and you just kind of flip it and then your leg goes up and you land on your back.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So I had to do that. Like I'm doing a sword swing and he's grabbing my hand, he's spinning me around and then like twist the wrist
like a flippy thing.
Yeah, and I just go like flat back, and the costume they had. None of them, because it's a low budget, so none of them are built fit to you, right? You just get one and hopefully
It's a rental.
the best, right? And then I couldn't even put my back pad on. Like it wouldn't fit at all. So I'm like, too bad. So yeah, like in gravels and rock and just go for it.
That happens.
Did like 10 times.
I once I had my oldest daughter Kristen out on a show, and she had to get shot running away. It was a pilot for a series about a biker, actually, an undercover cop, and she had to run down this alleyway road, gravelly, pavementy, and I said, put on a chest pad, like just put on your armadillo backwards, whatever. Mm-hmm. But when you hear the gun, you got to go. You're dead. There is no motor activity. You can't put your arms down. You can't do any of that. She's a tough kid, eh?
Oh yeah.
And she just ran for her life. She heard the big bang from the rifle, and she hit her chest and scraped across the ground. And when she got up, we were pulling little bits of gravel out of her mouth and onto her lips, and all her lips had little stones in them. And people were coming up to me and said, "You let your kid do that? You made your kid do that?"
Should see what they do on the weekend.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, man.
yeah, I mean, I'm all about ground pounding.
Yeah.
Today, Ricky Forsyth, God bless him, had a kid come up to him on set and say, "Will this hurt?" And Rick says, "Please leave."
yeah. Maybe you should do extra work.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think again, like the difference, like example, my son is a kid of extreme sport too, right? So snowboard crazy, and then he does scooter. So
Fucking right.
yeah, fucking scooters.
Scooter,
But hey,
man.
they're
Fucking
crazy good now.
scooters.
They're so amazing.
They're-
now.
Jamie Jones
Honestly, the crazy
on a scooter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's different. A little different.
But you know, like he knows how to fall. He's not afraid of the
I don't get why these kids want to even have that handle in front of them like that. And the
Well,
steel-
okay, so think about it. You learned skateboard
fuck?
when you was younger, right? And I learned rollerblade. Both of them, if you don't know how to rollerblade, it could be hard to like drop a ramp, right? Like you don't understand the balance and all that.
Oh, sure, of
if
course.
if you're not comfortable with skateboard, same thing, dude. You're gonna drop that ramp, you're gonna go like face plant to the ground, right?
Oh yeah.
Scooter, what help a kid to start is it can always hold it and run beside it. So they go down ramp,
Oh.
and then they try,
And
it
they
doesn't
run
work,
off
and they
almost.
run up.
Oh wow.
So it feel a lot safer to start. So then they start, and then they get better. And now, why would they go to another sport to now learn the rough way, right?
Yeah, that's
So that's why when you look at skate park nowadays compared to when we grew up, that's why there's kids everywhere with scooter because they can just run out of it. And then it's a safer way to learn to start, right?
Like the motorized scooters?
No, it's like skateboard with a handle.
little extreme.
Oh, okay.
It's
I don't
just
know.
like-
That's why I said Jamie, because
Yeah, no, exactly.
when he's on a scooter, there's
No, it's there.
yeah, he's just ripping around his fucking
He's crazy.
set.
he goes so fast.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and he brings enough for everybody.
I know, it's awesome all the
fucking
time.
insane.
Just like bring them out of his SUV.
Yeah, and they all
parked.
fold up.
Which is so funny because like I'm down to hit all that stuff, but if it's got a motor, I'm like, I'm a little standoffish. I'm like, give me something that doesn't have a motor. I just want to push it. Yeah, that's funny, man.
Well, that's the world you come from.
yeah, I know. Yeah, but
I want a
That's
Harley.
why it got
Davidson.
very popular with kids, and then that's why the skate park are full of those now, and that's the new.
do they know they're cutting
That's
me off?
fascinating.
The what?
Do they know they're cutting me off everywhere I go?
Oh man! But this again is education, right? When I brought my kid at that age to the skate park, I always educate them about the invisible rules of the skate park, right? The non-taught,
The unwritten.
Yeah, the unwritten rules. Yeah.
There's skate park as ways, just like
There's
a
a certain
road,
etiquette,
you know, there's way you gotta understand. You cannot just cut and then turn. Like
Yeah, just in front of
full
the
on.
ramps.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's stuff like that you need to understand and learn, and you don't just leave your scooter or your skateboard on the coping, waiting to go down. There's people's gonna come and slide. Like you know,
Exactly,
like
yeah.
parents, you know, most normal parents, they don't know nothing like that, so they bring their kid in those parks, like a kindergarten park, right?
Right.
So it's like, yeah, just go have fun. And
I will say though, Matt, like the whole scooter is made of steel. Like at least my board's wood. You know, of course I got steel trucks and all that stuff, but it's the wood that I'm usually connecting my shins with or something. But I was at a skate park. I was at you know, CJ's.
Yep, yeah.
Right.
CJ's,
I was at CJ's a few weeks ago, and a couple of scooter kids came in, and man, whether you roll your eyes or not or whatever, because it's the kids thing now. This kid comes in, is dropping off that big ramp in the back, and they're doing full on backflips.
Yeah.
With spins and shit.
I know, they're crazy.
They're doing
now.
stuff
It's
that there's
crazy,
no
yeah.
way I will ever
Yeah.
even come near that shit. Like they're insane.
Yeah.
They're in fucking insane.
Yeah, the skill of it went like off the roof, big time.
Yeah.
Well, so they discovered somebody else was doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
They can do
I
it. We can do it.
Yeah.
It's like
100%.
running the 4-minute mile.
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
You look at rollerblading that way, you see rollerblading now, and just go, what the fuck?
Yeah. There's some guys, man. They're just so crazy, man. Like it's another level now.
Yeah.
Alex Armbruster does this stuff too. Doesn't
Yep.
Yeah.
he? Shout out to Alex.
Yeah.
Love Alex.
Me too.
Yeah. Good dude.
When he has that trailer with all fully
Yeah.
you know
Stunt
the
safe.
trailer?
Stunt safe.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah,
I was
well,
when he started to
When he first
this.
had it, when he first built it, I told him, "You're making a big mistake.
Yeah.
No one will ever hire you." I know other guys that have built vans and put trucks together with pads and shit. I said to Alex, "This is fucking stupid, man. It'll never fly." I was the first guy to hire it.
I love it. Well, I mean, it's,
Yeah, and he's working like crazy.
and don't get me wrong, like
Trailers
at
everywhere.
the end of the day, you're like, you know what? You don't have to take care of the trailer. You don't have to take care of the pad. You get him. He's gonna come. He's gonna bring everything.
Yeah.
Everything is
No,
parked there.
it's brilliant.
Out like they
It is,
on
yeah.
Frankenstein. Eli had to get his trailer, somebody else's trailer, and then like I think it was 3 or 4 different trailers for all the pad we needed for the boat scene, and yeah, you just show up, bring it. It's
Yeah.
all accessible.
No, it's
then
great.
you
It's
put it
great.
back in. He's gonna take care of it. He's gonna clean it. I mean, you know, as a coordinator, it's like, you know what? I don't have to deal with all that. Like, okay, yeah, it's my gear. I rent it, but now I have to deal with all the rest, right? So it's I think
Yeah.
it's a good.
No, it is.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, he did a good thing. And it's a beautiful trailer.
Yeah.
And on MOK, it was seriously sweet.
We had it on Mayor of Kingstown.
Yeah. It was fucking sweet.
He gave production a deal, and we had a lot of good times. Anyway,
So, you have any thoughts on where film is going and how it's going?
Oh, brother.
This is what we're here for, buddy. We got to talk about this shit.
I know. I'm gonna. Okay, I had just had that conversation with GF LaChapelle a couple days ago.
another great guy.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah,
He's
oh,
one of the new guy coming up in this business
yeah.
as a coordinator that I really enjoy seeing him grow and work with him. But we're talking about it. We're like, we're lucky. We are already, you know, we have done a lot, and then we don't have much. Like, you know,
You can,
in a way, we
Yeah,
could
you can
retire,
kinda
like,
casual-
whatever.
casual,
But it's like
yeah.
the new guy coming in the business.
You'll never
like,
retire.
Poor guy, because like,
Yeah.
we're like, I don't know. Have you seen the John Wick and Tom Cruise fight, like the AI fight?
Brad Pitt,
Brad Pitt.
and Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that one
Right?
too. Yeah.
Oh,
It's like-
there's different.
there's
ones.
a-
Oh
Another
yeah,
one.
there's so many different ones, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna take everything I can right now and cash out.
I'm going to learn how to type.
That's the thing. It seems like the data starts saving. You know.
Yeah, I feel like it's the day to maybe, you know, start investing in something you can
Yeah.
keep doing or whatever, right?
Something outside.
Because like in the end of the day, entertainment is entertainment, and it does evolve and change. I mean, look at back in the day when a no sound movie or whatever, like a
Silence.
silence
A
movie,
silent film.
and then it turned to be like speaking movies.
Yeah.
And then the actor of the no silence just like crashed out if they couldn't like
Because their voice sucked.
evolve, or voice sucks, or they cannot really like follow that trend, right? And
How am I going to be able to do this?
And that's the guy.
and then you know, it's like it's evolved, right? And then some people evolve with it and other crash. And I don't know the stunt industry, how much of us we're gonna be able to keep pushing it. I don't know.
Well, it's hard to tell.
Mocap's gonna become something more, maybe present to still have some, but like the AI is coming so good. It's like I don't know.
Well, see, what I'm hearing is like they can mocap just a few things now,
Yeah.
and then they can fill from one position to the next position with AI. Like
Right.
AI understands how the human's working from here to there.
Yeah,
Right.
Which I mean, and then they'll even fill that gap.
Yeah.
I know.
You know,
Yeah, it's a kind of a hard pill to swallow in a way. To be like, because we're all like cinephile, like we all love movies, we all love cinema, we all work in them, and we're part of it. And it's like now it's like, okay, am I at risk, never gonna be able to do what I like to do? Like I've learned that since I'm 19 years old, and I'm like, okay, is that the time that I need to rethink my future, my career, right? So of course these thoughts are there, and then for now I'll concentrate for my part on the present and just be enjoying it as much as I can now. But like
Absolutely.
example, my son just finished his school for a carpenter, so he's got
He has that.
Yeah, he has that, and he's gonna work his hours to become like leveled up in it. And then you know what, if we start our own little business, I'll just work for my son and I'll be happy with that. We'll do construction together.
well, I'll be calling you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's go. The stunties becoming like or all our stunt gear or stunt trailers going to become the construction.
Yeah,
trailer.
can you imagine the deck that he's going to build? It's going to have a 40-foot high fall tower.
Well, that'd be sweet. Yeah.
Well, my house that we had before, I built like by the pool, like a 3-foot higher deck for flipping in the pool, and then I had like parkour ramps and skateboard ramps and
Oh my God.
indoor climbing wall. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's
Now I got a new place, so we didn't build nothing yet, but we're having plans.
Yeah, there's got to be
fun.
something. How is that going? How's the place going?
It's going good. We bought something that was good for all the family, because I got my mom, my stepfather, my brother, and his kid, plus my kid, in a kind of a 3-unit style house on a 1-acre land, to bring back a little bit of the old school familial compound ideology, because I believe that we are a society that got pushed to be so independent. So we all have a house. We all have stuff that we pay all each other on our side. And then, we have all debt out of it and stuff like that. And I was very tired to see that through the years. Like my mom and my brother, like I helped them rent a house for years, and we spent so much money, give it away to somebody else. And we're like, you know what? Why don't we just put our money together? That's going to stay in the family. So we started that project.
Jeez,
and then
nice.
we did that. But the only thing is like to find a house that would fit everybody. We obviously we had to buy a house that would come with challenges to like renovate and make it work with.
So this is reminiscent of the Chinese model.
Yeah. That always stayed in my mind to like. I will definitely take care of my mom to the end. Like,
I love
I'm
this.
not gonna.
How old's your mom?
She's 65
Learned that in China.
this year.
Oh, your mom's 65.
Yeah.
She's a young lady.
Yeah, she got me at 20, and then my dad passed a few years ago, but my stepfather is there, and yeah, it's nice.
for you.
We have a good thing going, but a lot of little challenge because it's been 1 year this month we have it. So we went through a few little challenge, we still do, and then we need to fix like one after the other one, and then try to make it like a good setup for herself. But then if we keep going like that, I think in a couple of years we'll be really, really comfortable there. And
Nice. I love that you're doing that.
yeah. When my dad passed, it was kind of a little bit of a revelation of you always say like, oh, I should have done like hey, you want to do this, you want to do that, oh, we'll do it later or whatever, right? And then he's not there anymore. You're like, shit, I should have done it when it was time. And then after the logic was like, well, logically, then my mom will be next, right? So it's like better try to do something now, and help her with her retirement and all that. So we can keep the money in the family and keep the energy in the family. So
Good for
we
you.
have that. It's
I
it's
love
cool.
this.
Yeah, it's nice. We have plenty of idea for like skate park ramp and then snowboard setup for summer and winter and stuff like that. But our motorcycle or dirt bike are coming soon, as soon as we can.
But this is in Quebec, right?
Yeah, that's in Quebec. This is like 10 minutes from Drummondville. You guys know
Okay.
Drummondville?
I know
No.
I know the name.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't-
like it's pretty much in the middle between Montreal and Quebec.
Okay.
And then we are 10 minutes like in the wood, like full on in the wood, but 10 minutes away from like civilization. So
Sweet, man.
It's really cool.
So that'll be a nice place to have to
And
retire.
like we pay like $525 for 1 acre land and like a probably like something like over 5,000 square feet house of like different
Oh
three
my
different units.
God.
Well, Andrew and I and Blair were available for the barbecue.
Yeah. Hey, I want to make a really cool stunt barbecue at some point.
That'd be sweet.
But yeah, because funny thing, I was looking into maybe buy something in Toronto at some point, and I was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Like for the amount of I'm gonna
Triple
spend
that,
here,
at least.
I'm gonna buy something like mansion in Quebec, but yeah.
yeah.
So we rent right now. We have a
Crazy.
condo at the beaches. Just for
Okay, you do.
yeah. Just at least we have because I spend so much money on Airbnb and hotel and stuff.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
might
you
as
know
well
what?
have
Let's just
some.
rent a place. And then my girlfriend Alice, she just turned. She just got her PR. Or like she's been here for 6 years from Italy, but she just got her PR. She got her ACTRA, she got her UDA, so now she's like full on. So it's like, yeah, we'll be working a lot.
Fellow
Yeah,
stunty.
she's a stunty too?
Yeah. She's a gymnast and I used to do pole vaulting.
Mm.
Yeah, and then she's very talented. She's gonna be very popular. She's got that like actress frame. Like she's gonna double all the time.
How tall is she?
Sweet.
5'4".
Oh, she's tiny.
Yeah, 5'4", 100 pound, 109
Oh,
pounds,
wow.
something like that. And then she's in Vancouver right now, helping out a friend, and she's gonna have a couple days of work. But yeah, people don't know her yet, and then when they're gonna get to know her, I think she'll be so busy because she's got the perfect
What's her name?
Alice, more in English.
Ali.
But Alice is her Italian
Alice?
name. Yeah.
Right.
Alice.
But for anyone listening to this, it can hire her in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on.
She's pretty badass. She's cool. She's fun to work with. She's very helpful, and she loves to learn, so she'll do well.
Nice.
Okay. Well, speaking of learning and all that stuff, let's talk more about some advice to young people. Is there? I mean, I every time
Become a plumber or an electrician.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
The first thing I do when somebody asks me about stunting, I say, "Listen, brother, I'm going to try to talk you out of it."
yeah.
You know.
Well, especially nowadays, like we just said, but yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, people are asking me all the time about stunts and how to
Yeah.
become a stunt guy and all this stuff. And I hold back from what I really wanted to say. Is like, I don't know, man. I don't think, but I do. Sometimes I think, am I jaded or am I cynical? Do I think that the future is just not going to exist? But it is.
Well, in a way, too, let's be honest, we know for a fact that most people that ask us, talented or not, they probably not going to really succeed. Not in any way of disrespecting, but it's just that business has its own way to do things. And if you do not, get in the game, then, you'll probably not going to work as much, or you may not be that popular to be with or whatever. But there's many people talented that I know since I started, like let's say just in Quebec, that they're not there anymore. They're doing other things. They work. They couldn't deal with the ups and downs.
The downtime.
They needed to have something like structured, and they know 100% in 10 years how much more money they're gonna make, and they can have their holidays every 2 weeks every summer or whatever. They needed that. They couldn't deal with it, or some people, they just don't have the same kind of mentality. You just hard to work with, right? Like some people don't listen well, or they don't understand like how to do things, whatever. It's like whatever, like there's like specific challenges in this business that if you're not, you have it or not, right? Like it's either you got it and then you're part of it, or you're not gonna do well.
Your lady asks you, "What time are you coming home? Like, what time are you getting wrapped?"
I don't know.
Exactly.
Well, anytime between now and tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'd always
And-
say
and-
like
and-
my day's a wrap.
Yeah,
Don't
and
even
I
ask.
have a friend that had to stop doing stunts because of his lady. because she couldn't deal with that.
Handle it.
Yeah, she hated it.
Yeah,
and then
in my world, that she'd be somebody else's boy. Girlfriend.
Me and you, but like but whatever, like like for him it was more important, and he changed career, and that's it, whatever. But yeah, it happened, right? So somebody who's not in this business could have trouble with it, right?
It's a toughie. When I met Andrew's mom, this is a long time ago. She never told me to get a real job. We weathered the downs together, she's been amazing my whole career.
That's awesome. And she's not in the business, right?
Well, she wasn't.
Okay.
And then she did some stunts with me.
Oh, sweet.
But it wasn't for her, so she became an agent to agent our children. She had an agency.
She's my agent for a long time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then she wrote a novel a few years ago.
Nice.
Effie. And yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and for me, it's been my life. Like, I don't even know another way.
I know. I know. That's why it's a little bit. I'm more annoyed than concerned. Because I'll make something work. I'll pay the bills. I'll find a way. Whatever.
Sure.
Like, I'll work. But I'm annoyed. I like it. I don't want it to change in a way. I want to. Like, let's say 10 years ago, like, I see myself be like that, old stunt guys on set telling cool stories and, don't want to retire. I'm just going to hold to it. I love it. And kind of thing, right? But it's like, now it's a little bit harder to believe that it is going to be something like that.
Speaking of harder to believe, were any of the stories they're told true?
About what?
Anything.
Well, I guess it depends who tell it. I'm for sure some people have some doubts sometimes.
No, it's so funny.
But one thing I love about these stunt moments that you wait on set and then you get these really fucking cool stories, like OG story and stuff like that. And one thing I always say though that I feel it's unfair is between my generation and probably the new generation and the older guys is. You guys have the craziest, cool-ass freaking story. But if any of us do 1% of what you guys went through and did, we will be blacklisted and kicked out forever from this business.
Probably true.
That's true.
And I feel so unfair because I'm like, yeah, I wish I did that too, like go crazy.
Well,
I remember
one time it was like a rock star thing. Now it's not like the rock star lifestyle.
Yeah, and you know what? Like it makes sense too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I always say, we are in an era maybe more of like athletes, and then back in the day it was a little bit more cowboy, right? It's like let's go.
That's 100%.
Go that.
Yeah.
And I just remember a really cool story that Jamie told me, and then Marc Desourdi told me, and they did. I believe it was a commercial, and they all have the car, and for some reason, production asked the stunt guys to bring the car back to the dealership. And then
once in a while,
it happens a lot.
They drive back, and then it's at night in Quebec on Tachereau in South Shore, so the street is empty. And then get on the red light, and then one guy just go a little bit, and then the spark start in everybody's head, and then it end up like going like 180 on the road and then backwards and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I'll let Mark tell the story one day like more in detail, but then he got caught by the police. All the other guys just went and he got out of it because of his name. His dad was a policeman, I believe, or known, and then he got Or his dad gave the police guy his first job or something like that, and then he got out of it.
To be honest, I've done the same shit.
Yeah, I know, but I hear the story, and I'm like, you bastards! If we say that we drove these cars nuts on the street, bringing back from production, holy moly, I'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love these stories. That's one of my favorite thing about this business. I mean, when we all get together waiting for the next scene or whatever, and you hear all these cool stories and everybody's background and where they went through and what they, the challenge and the cool stunts, the shitty stunts and stuff like that.
Yeah, you didn't become a stunt guy because you're boring.
Mm-hmm. No, that's definitely. Jamie Jones said it the best once. We were on a rollerball, I believe. And, in the parking lot, you have Tom Farr doing some like wheelies with the trial bike and stuff like that, and we're going crazy on a rollerblade and everything. And then the producer said a comment or whatever, and he's like, yeah, I can always get the quiet guy that sit and do whatever, but they won't be the best for your movie. Or I can get the best guy, but the best guy are a bit crazy. Or, he said something like that, like in these lines, right? And it's like, yeah. But one thing he always told me, though, is like, you can play, but when it's time to do the job, we got to get it done. This is the compromise, right? Like, but now it's like we're on top of our game.
I agree.
Yeah, and if you're making decent money and you have a lot of time on your hands, it's easy to go off the rails.
Yeah,
it's easy to stop training, or it's easy to just do
that's and I think all of us, we do feel that at some point in our career. You get very successful, you work all the time, you get kids, you get a family, and now it's like, I get home, I'm not going to the gym. So, of course, like I've lost some skills in some stuff. I gained some skills on other stuff that I focus a little bit more on or whatever, but like, yeah, it's like today you're like, hey, Steph, we would love to do that crazy parkour scene. I'll be like, you know what? Maybe we should take that younger guy right now that is fully in shape and he will do all these big jumps, right? Like,
totally.
You could have asked me like back in the day to jump like 15 foot down straight to concrete and I'll roll out of it, no problem. Today I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Can we put a mat?
Yeah.
I'll save my knees a little bit because like I don't train as much, and that's all it is, right? It's just the training. Of
course.
We used to do like how you jump from height to squat, so you absorb, right? So you absorb so well. So we were doing like 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, 10 feet, 12 feet, like straight down, boom, to squat.
Crazy. Yeah.
And then when you do like 12 feet, you're like, yeah, I can jump anything and roll out of it now. No problem. I'll absorb it. Mm-hmm. Now I feel like everything's gonna just go like,
Well, yeah.
And then, not as bad, but like I still.
Or
do
just
like
one
good
thing.
stuff, but it's just like it's not gonna be as fun. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that. I used to do so many crazy falls on my board, and I just stand back up.
Yeah.
Now I lay there for at least 10, 15 seconds and
like,
go,
why the fuck am I doing this?
Yeah, fuck. I might have to work tomorrow. Yeah. I should stop.
Yeah. I did once, like when you cut the jump to go like low on the deck and then keep going with your speed, I hit the like just the end of the transition with my knee.
Oh.
And I flew away, and then I was laughing of pain.
Yeah.
So bad. My knee came so big, so fast, and I had to work for Marc Desulzi the next day. And I'm like, it's late. I'm not going to call him and be like, oh, I hurt my knee rollerblading. Can you replace me?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to just go there very early, walk very slow. And then I did. I show up, and I'm supposed to do, like, I get shot by a shotgun. I do, I'm getting, like, pulled by a ratchet, and I land into a fence, and I'm supposed to land on the fence, bounce back to my stomach. So I'm like, fuck, that's going to
get that knee out of the way.
Yeah, I'm probably going to hit it, but whatever. I'll get some painkiller, and then I'll put ice later. But I look at the fence, and then they put tie wrap to hold the fence. I'm like, that's never going to hold. But yeah, that's going to hold. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I do the gag. I destroy the fence, land on my back. Didn't hit my knee at all. Because now I go deeper. The cable hit the neon. The neon fall on my legs. All break. It shattered. It doesn't hurt, but it looked cool. The director loved it. He's like, that's amazing. This is great. We could ask better. All right, move on. And then I get up slowly. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't hurt my knee at all. All right. And then Marc's like, okay, man, you're wrapped. I'm like, all right, man, good. So slowly walking out, saying bye to everybody.
Well, you look cooler when you walk slow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, man. But I swear, Randy, I couldn't bend my knee. It was like, ugh.
Oh, yeah. We've all been there.
But yeah, wow. I just suck it up and do it.
Yeah, I hear you.
I tell this story now, but like back then, I just don't say to nothing. I'm just whatever.
Yeah.
No,
different. Yeah. It's different.
Yeah. See, I mean,
don't get me wrong. If I know I'm going to do something, you need me 100% that I need to be doing it, and I can't, I'll be honest. I always be honest. Yeah. But if I know I can do it,
sure.
I'm not going to put the corner administration, like, you have to replace me last minute. And that.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'll deal with it. I'll be fine.
But there's a fine.
I'll cry in the car.
There's a fine line between your sport and the stunt work. I mean, that's you're doing the sport, and that's why you're doing stunt work. But then you got stunt work coming, so you don't want to do your sport. for injury's sake.
And I understand the ideology behind it, but the only thing is like I do this work because of the person I am with these sports.
Yeah, exactly.
So the day that I stopped doing all this fun thing in life for work, then I'm like, I think I lost myself.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's like, yes, and work is important. And then, you have responsibility, and you have responsibility towards the people that hired you and all that. But like, in the end of the day, if you don't do what you love to do in the first place, then it's like, because I heard it many times from like stunt guys that are like, oh yeah, I don't push it anymore. I don't go snowboard, let's say. I don't want to get hurt. Working is more important and all that. And I'm like, and you're right. And I agree. But for myself, I just can't. Like I got this winter, I got like 30 days, like over 30 days of snowboard. And like, yeah, I love it. That's, I go do that with my kids. We travel to do it. It's like,
of course.
I'm not going to change that for work. That's for sure.
No.
So, like I remember like between weekend when I was on I think I was with John Stead at that time.
We don't talk about John on the podcast.
I saw his podcast, by the way. I really loved it. It was awesome. It was a great one.
We had fun.
Yeah, it was great. But anyway, I was on the show, and on the weekend I was going to Florida to get my skydiving license and all that. And I'm like, yeah, something could happen, and then it's a bit of trouble. But I'm like, shit, I've been postponing this for so long. And I'm like, no, man, I want to do it. And I did, and I just went and come back on the Sunday, go work on a Monday, and get my license going. But, yeah.
How many jumps have you had?
Not that much, because the problem is like I went on the first summer with my license, A license, B license. So I got about like close to 70 jumps. And then after that, I got very busy in Quebec, and then jumping in Quebec is a bit annoying. As soon as it's always kind of windy and all that. So as soon as it's like you go to the thing, it's a little bit too windy, this, and then you're like, oh, fuck, I'm not going to stay here all day. So you leave, come back another day. It's like you do maybe a 1 or 2 jump. So I got annoyed very quick of spending my day off, and it's not the nice weather to jump. So I was like, oh, I'll go back to another trip in Florida for like 2 weeks, or I'll go to Arizona that you can jump like 360 days a year there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I never done. And then I have a blank right now, but what's his name? Joel. When Joel passed, it kind of like turned me down a little bit. I was like, I went to jump a few times after, and after I was like, whatever. But like my son now is getting into it, and I think he's gonna kind of like reflame the passion to go do it with him, to have someone to do it. And that's the other thing, I didn't really have a partner in Quebec really to go jump all the time with, and I'm somebody who like to do things with others. I'm by myself. It's a little bit like
share it.
Blair has said the same thing. He jumps, but he after a while you're kind of like, well, I'm just doing it for a quick thrill, and then it's gone.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like jumping, man, it's one of the best feeling I've done in every sport I've done so far. In any things, the feeling is just amazing. The adrenaline rush is the best. But Joel passed, because I became a skydiver because of Joel. And when he passed, it kind of took something a little bit out of my heart for it a little bit.
I can imagine.
And I think William's going to kind of give it back to me, because it will be fun to go experience it with him. And see him, live in it and do it with him. Yeah. And then be like, we're a pretty good partner in everything we do. A little bit like you guys, the same kind of vibe. We game all the time together. We snowboard all the time. Like we do like extreme sport.
Nothing like it, man.
Yeah, it's the best. I love it. It's like definitely like my best friend, and same thing with Killian. Like we don't see as much as each other, because like right now with her school, she's more based close to her mom. But we try, like example, a trip like right now. She actually asked me like last week. She's like, "You think we could do maybe a little trip like in the south or something? Like
this is like the south."
Yeah, but I'm like, like right now it's maybe not the good time. But hey, let's go to Toronto together. Well, how about you miss school a couple days? She's like, yeah,
I'm glad you came.
yeah, me too.
So yeah, but yeah, so skydiving is really amazing. I think I will get back into it. It's one of the most fun, but I think, Blair, you can probably relate. If I go there just by myself, just to jump, then I start to feel like there's no point. Like why? You know, it's like, and now when you start to ask why, then you ask a lot of other questions, like, is that the right thing? This, and then, you know, and like, I don't think it's good to do anything kind of like that when you have doubt. I think it's good when you do it, and you do it with like a very nice, clear mind, because it's never like, it's always the doubt. The problem with doubt is always when things go wrong, not when things go right. But when things go wrong, I want to be clear in my mind that I know I can have reflex and do what I have to do. Like on my 25th jump, I had to do a cutaway, and it was very clear in my mind what I had to do. Like I had the line over, so the line goes over the chute, and then you can't do nothing to make it to come back. It's very hard because it squeezes enough your parachute that you'll never, like, it's very hard to try to slide it out of it. So most of the time you should just cut away on a line over. But
I sense a theme in this podcast.
What do you mean?
Cut away.
Yeah, where's your blade, baby?
But yeah, so I was trying to save it. And then I didn't take my brake out yet, but my control, but I was still on brake. And then I tried to play with it, to try to do something. Nothing's happening. I take my handles, and now, because I take the brake away, I start spinning because it squeezed one side more than the rest. So I start spinning faster and faster and more horizontal as I go. And I remember in my head, let's go. You got it. And at some point is like big word, bold rating word, cut away. That's it. Like, and then just did what I had to do and all that. I opened my secondary, and I saw this opening. I'm like, come on, motherfucker, come on. I'm just yelling at it. And then
I sense this is all happening very quickly.
Yeah. So, and that's why when I landed after, and you know, you recap your moment,
sure.
Like, yeah, this is the clear mind I want when I do things like that. I don't want to go with doubt. And now, like, you know, you question yourself in a moment like that. No, I want to be sure I know what to do.
Totally.
Like so when I had doubt after Joel passed, I was like, I don't have the right mindset for it right now. So
yeah, you know, I was watching that. You know that guy Alex Hanold, the dude that climbed that building recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever he, you know, I love this guy. I love listening to what he has to say and stuff. And you know, he's always asked in interviews whether, you know, don't you think you're gonna fall and kill yourself someday, or you know, you're not, because he free climbs everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He doesn't use a line for anything. He's just going up, and he somehow manages to like destroy the next guy in line who's the greatest in the world with a line. And you know, this guy does things in double the time or whatever, or in half the time. And but he always just says, I don't know, I just don't feel any adrenaline or anything. I just do it. Like I maybe that's where my fault is, he says, you know, but I don't, you know, he's not, there's no doubt, there's nothing in his mind.
And you know, he's not dumb. I'm sure he knows he can fall and die, but he doesn't doubt himself. He shouldn't doubt himself. Like, you're going to places that, you need to have your mindset ready. Like, I'm going up. That's it, right? Like you do a crazy stunt. It's like, we know we can get hurt, but now it's the time to like be like, no, I'm doing it. Like, that's what I do. That's what, you know, I'm here for. Let's go, like 100%, and you know, I'm set for it.
Yeah.
So that's why like the doubt thing. I mean, I always say is important to be honest with yourself, to understand danger, but you cannot doubt yourself. You have to have to want it to do it. Like,
you have to want
when you do you like a 12-stair gap, you cannot doubt yourself. You gotta push it and then pop it, and
100%.
You know, and then
having said that, you know, a little tiny stone is a skateboarder's worst nightmare.
I know, dude.
You know, and I think about that even with this Alex Hanold guy. I'm just like, what does he? Is there a stone in his world? You know,
probably, man. I mean, like, there's anybody that does things like that as a moment. Like, I mean, look at freaking what was his name? The animal guy, Australian guy.
Oh yeah. What's his name? The crocodile hunter.
Yeah. I mean,
Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin.
Look at this guy. I mean, we all love him. Like, he loved what he does. You know what I mean? And then
He never saw anything coming.
yeah, it happened, right? Like, I mean, God's will. At some point, you have to believe in God or not. I mean, but like, we all gonna die, and then it could happen sooner than later, and it could happen when something we love or something very stupid, but it's still gonna happen. So I think it's worth it to live without the fear of that, and then have no doubt to do the thing you like to do.
And if shit happens,
we can't control that no matter what, and you can control you can control your fear. It's important to be honest about it, but you can control it. That's the first thing I taught my kids with like extreme sport and anything they do, right? It's like William wanted to drop a big ramp at the skate park, and the buddy doesn't want to go. It stopped, and I'm like, you choose. You don't have to do it, but if you want to do it, you need to take control. You need to decide for yourself that you doing it, it's more important than not doing it. And when you do, you have control. And now you're still afraid, but you took control of it, and then you did it. And every single time that he did and he went, first the smile in his face out of it, the success that he just accomplished, and in life later on, anything else is just like that. Any phone call for work, any meet up, any speak up you got to do publicly, anything is that. Some people are very afraid of these things, but then
good advice, man.
But then when you practice to go through your fear, somehow then you'll just become better at it. It doesn't take the fear away. You still be afraid of things. It's just you control it.
Yeah, but you're right. These things translate into other things.
Mm-hmm. Extreme sport is one of the things that been proven with. I did once an interview, and a lady was there, and she was a psychologist for alternative sport. She called it instead of extreme sport.
Sure.
And she was explaining to me that with everything she's been looking into with that people that does extreme sport, the way they function and their brain work with fear and danger, bring them in society to a different level to go through more normal challenges. Because you put your life at risk, or even like a stuntman with like very high dangerous things. I mean, when you're capable to deal with this kind of danger, then going out in the world and deal with like normal like problems is
less not panic mode.
No panic mode. It's like okay, it sucks, I hate it, but then let's find a solution. Whatever.
Well, that's certainly translated for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in situations where most people would panic, and I'm able to calm myself and handle it.
I mean, look at the rise of anxiety, right? Like kid with anxiety and stuff like that. Like they cannot deal with a answering an email or whatever, right? It's like it's totally present. It's there. It's a lot more than before. But when you look at kid before the internet, before the technology, they were out there playing, climbing, doing like stupid thing that give them different kind of challenge in life as fun thing or whatever. So if you do not challenge yourself in a physical way and mental way, then everything become a lot harder. And anxiety is a rise. That's why there's
Couldn't
a rise.
Agree more.
Yeah, I think like anybody, like as a father, you have kid. I cannot deny technology. It's present. It's there. It's going to be everywhere. Sure. So they need to learn it too. But they have to move. They have to do things that it's going to bring them like so much more than just technology.
Right.
And that's why extreme sport was always present in our life, and even now, like snowboard, like it's. All winter we're gonna go, and then in summer like we'll be at the beach playing volleyball and then do other things, and make sure sometime it's a little hey, let's go do parkour. Why? Because you see that hole here we need to jump. You need to play with your brain a little bit. You're capable of jumping it. It's not that big, but now you're bothered with it. I want to work the butterness, like I don't want to do it, but no, like you got it, like do it. You'll see,
man. Yeah,
you'll see. You'll do a lot better later in life with other things because of that.
I do believe that that these physical skills and being an artist or whatever, I think that at some point AI or technology of this sort will become the trade.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be something that everyone gets into, similar to plumbing or carpentry. They get into it because it's the way of the world. And they know that there's a job at the end of the day there.
Yeah.
But these artists and these physical skills and things like that, because there will be a lot less of it, it will be a lot more valuable.
I agree with that. I mean, like, there's always going to be a big value, and there's always going to be people that you're never going to be able to take that away from them. You know,
right?
Like they're going to be creative. They're going to paint. They're going to do things that no one else do now because they do it differently, right?
Exactly.
And that's going to be. Yeah, maybe there'll be a something out there that's going to make it so valuable for these people. You know what I mean? That's going to.
I think it will. I think somewhere
Yeah.
it will.
People
will start asking, wait, that was a human? That's human stuff?
I know.
There's a human did that?
Yeah, the pendulum might fall backwards. Like, you know, right now it's going to that AI crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think
Eventually,
the AI will be very prominent in all that stuff. Just by nature, and to even keep this world going.
I mean, one thing we can. Like, one positive thing I can say about something like that is just the fact that, example, I've been having ideas and I wanted to do it, but then, you know, I don't have the money to start hiring somebody to do like some of the work for this and that. And now I can just sit and create a full-on project that may go out there and be something cool that people will enjoy and like, and then bring something else out of it for myself. So that's going to give that kind of power to everybody now. But
that's the only issue with that is it's less valuable because of that.
I agree, but also it's like a good restaurant in our society is still a good restaurant compared to all the fast food out there.
Okay, sure.
So in a way, like your idea of your project that you're going to take the time to do with AI and this and that may be way better than 90% of what people does it with it, because it doesn't, not because the tool is there that's going to create better creativity from people. You're still going to have to create it, right? And then think of something very cool and make it out there.
True.
So I think it may give. You know how, example, Hollywood back in the day was like an elite thing, right? Like nobody could touch it, nobody could make a movie if you're not like the whatever 1% of the people in the business that has all the studio, the money, the camera, the everything, right? If you're not part of them, like, I mean, as a kid, I couldn't even edit a movie on my own. I had to do it with 2 VHS, right? Like that was the trick. Like, okay, pause, record, and then okay, next one is at minute 48. Okay, this is it. Record, pause, and then do it like that, right? Super bad. And then I remember once with the school, we went to a place, and then they had like it was kind of a museum, and then they had a part for movies, and then I saw the big editing room, like the big screen, and then the big thing with the
Steenbeck.
Like the craziest thing. I was like, holy shit, this is what I need, right? Yeah, never mind. But then computer came out, like laptops, computer, and then now you can do it on there. Now I can do it on my phone. It's like it gave so many more people access to do their own thing now too, right? So I don't know. It's very hard to have a real opinion about it, and a good or bad. Like, I'm not sure. Do I hate it? Should I use it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, should we learn about it and evolve with it? Or so it's very hard. I don't know yet.
To change with change is a changeless state.
Yeah. I mean, someone in your position right now, at your age, you often might be looking at something like directing, writing. I don't know if that's what you're thinking, but
to be honest, I would love to because like I've been coordinating, but like obviously like more like Quebec stuff. It's a different scales. It's a lot more like actor action. I had a few like really cool stuff I had to prepare and be good with it. But you know, I'm not in the league yet of like, you know, big shows like good TV series or movies. Wow. I'm not in that league yet. as, you know, I didn't make my name for it yet. I don't like people from these projects will look at my resume and be like, yeah, he's a smaller guy, right? So I didn't grow up with someone to, you know, assist him and then learn even more and then get to be known by people yet. So I would love to be able to get to that level and work my way there if there's still work there.
Yeah, if it's still here.
You know? That's what I would love to do.
Yeah.
Directing, I love it. I like it. I like to play with it, but I don't right now. It's not something I feel I want to pursue as much. I would like to be able to coordinate really cool stuff, having all my friends with me and and more, you know, like, cause you know, obviously you don't always hire just your friend. If you can, good. You can always, but having a good team, work with the team, build some good stuff and do some cool stunts. Everybody go home in one piece. And then, you know, I would love that. I would love that to another level. We'll see. I took a break coordinating cause I had, you know, Eric Canuel, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So God bless him. He passed away now a few years ago. But he's the one who gave me my big break in Quebec. Like he did a mini series called Bullet in the Face.
Yes.
6 episodes. And then I've been working with him on many things as a performer. And he's like, you know what, Stephane? One day somebody gave me my big break for directing. I'm going to give you yours for coordinating. Oh, sweet. Nice. Awesome.
Hey, he was a good guy.
Yeah, I loved him. And then we did that show together and it went very well. And then the 80 on that went on movies with Xavier Dolan, who's a very well-known director, the youngest Quebec director that won a prize at Prague, I believe. Anyway, I started to do his movie, a bunch of movie with him. And then, you know, like 180 goes to another show. Then she called you. Like, it's like, you know, like you start having your network.
Yes, for sure.
And then I took a break because when my kid was too young, it's like, you know how it is. When you coordinate, you have no life. Like you get on the show, you're full time on it, like for everything. And when I perform, at least when I'm rap. I can go home. I can stay with the kid. I don't have to answer like a bunch of email and this and that. So I kind of like, I slowed down. I was like, okay, I still, you know, like perform a lot. So I'm just going to concentrate on that for now. I have my time with my kid, you know, take them to like travel, to like do fun stuff or whatever.
You're going to go on a trip.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Yeah, we're supposed to go to Italy. That's the next thing we want to do. But yeah, so I took a break. But like last summer, I coordinated 2 shows in Montreal, and I was like, okay, I think it's time. My kids are old enough now and all, and I should push back and push it a little bit more. And now I'm starting something in Montreal, and then but I never tried. Like,
did we mention we were available?
Yeah, cool.
And I'm also
UDA, right? Yeah, right, perfect. But yeah, so but I never sent my resume for it. Always been from people.
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reputation
and I really believe in that.
Reputation's massive.
Yeah.
I don't think my resume has done anything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can always try to like I know some people they really good at like selling themselves and go 100%. For it. For me, I feel if I can just like, I mean, at some point maybe I'm gonna have to if I want to push it more. But like, if I can just build a network good enough with people who know me and they like to work with me, then I know I'm working with the right people.
Right.
Then if I'm just trying to go sell myself to some people I don't even know, and now it's like it's a business. Now it's like, you know.
But like most of the time, I just go, hey, look me up on IMDb. You'll see what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or you know, it's usually in this business, it's like a word of mouth feel or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, even when it comes to a new guy with me, I mean, a resume, I guess, like it works. It's just if he says I'm a martial artist and I did this and this, I just go, great. Now I know.
You know, what's most important for me on a resume is who they worked for.
Yeah.
Who hired you.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, if Stephane
that's true.
you, I can trust you.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
that's a big deal.
It's important to me.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And you can always call that person and be like, hey, buddy, how you doing?
And we always do.
You know that guy, right? Like,
And we always do.
Yeah, you know, it was not a fun moment. Or, yeah, he's great. You know, you coming is going to do well. And
But, yeah, when you called, you would say, this is what I have him doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, I had nothing to do with that. Like, what he did for me, this kid's not going to do that for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, too.
It's important to know that kid's skill set does not extend to what you need him to do.
Yeah. I always been very honest in my career about my skills. I never like the last thing I wanted is to be on set saying I could do something and not being able to do it.
Right. Oh man.
And that feeling there, I can do that for myself. I hate it. I will never.
Well, this
do that.
business,
and I'll never do that to someone who hired me. So
the stunt business is massive trust. You know, you're actually trusting your life. I'm actually trusting when I hire you. I'm trusting the crew's life.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah.
If anybody's department can kill you, it's ours. So if you fib. I mean, sitting around drinking beers and everybody's embellishing their stories from the past. I get it. That's fun. We all have a blast.
But when it's time to work, that's a different story.
Like, I tell jokes all day long. Yeah. But when it comes time, it's...
As jokes get worse.
Yeah, my jokes get worse. But it's a huge trust business, and you shouldn't be fibbing about your skill level when you... because you're going to be found out.
Oh, 100%.
And then once that's discovered, I'm never having you back.
I always seen in my career, like I rather a coordinator to be like, oh shit, I really wanted to hire you, and I'll be like, yeah, but I'm not your guy for that, and then that in the end of the day, that coordinator will be like, yeah, like I know I'm gonna have the right time with that guy, like
100%.
Like I'd rather that because like in the end of the day, man, like like as a performer, I want to make sure you get the easiest day as a coordinator possible, as I'm going to do my job very well, right? So everybody win, right? Like you get me the chance to be on this show, I'm making good money, and I'm going to do like such a good job that for you it's so easy. You don't even have to think about it.
100%.
And then that's the way, because like,
that's
if
part of my job.
Yeah. To hire the right person.
If I need
so
100%.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hire guys that are so good at what they do that I don't even have to be there.
Yeah. And you know that you don't have, because that's the thing too. Like it's good to have new guys and then help them up to grow in this business, because we need new generation.
Of course.
But also at the same time on set, it's not school time. It's not like I'm not there to teach you you need to do your own homework and learn and become better. So when I get you, it's easy. But now if I have to teach you every level of it, it's like.
And that takes me back to the point I made about meeting me.
Yeah.
Because hiring someone who says they have a skill and coming to set, that's not the time. I need to know you before I bring you to set. And if you're not the salesman selling your product to me with a handshake, I'm not buying.
See, not everyone knows that. Like nowadays, that's that ideology is kind of it's fading a little bit. Like it's almost expected for you to have to hire these people just because they said they want to do this or whatever. I don't agree with it at all.
I don't know if it become an ideology. As for sure is a wish from people to get hired, right? But that's why it's important, especially in the beginning, to like hit every training in your town, to like go learn with people and practice like everything you can. That's the most important thing to do. And when you prove yourself to the business, then you'll have like a bunch of coordinator that's gonna give you like these easy day of like just coming and get shot and then fall on the ground.
Yeah, to learn who you are,
because they know you and they know you're gonna do it anyway. And then if it has to be more complicated, they know they can trust you and you're gonna do it. But yeah, like to anybody who's starting this business, just every city has people that train, and then just go train with them. Just do it. Just be around. Like surround yourself with the thing you like to do and you want to do. Like you want to be a musician, like play the music and go play music with other people that play music, right? Right. And then you'll learn, you'll be better, and then you'll grow out of it.
Totally.
But yeah, so same thing. I always say, like, you want to be a good rollerblader, then go rollerblade with Mathieu Ledoux. You'll be an amazing rollerblader in no time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll be blading. You want to learn martial art, going out with like the Mark brother and then Mustafa, and go to their training, and then you'll become a really good martial artist and stuff like that, right? Like
exactly.
It's like, but every city has that, so just find it and go train, go do it.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah,
takes balls to do that kind of stuff.
And something you like car, then invest in yourself, get a car, go practice.
100%.
There's a great driver out there. They go race all the time. They go do cool stuff. Go talk with them. Go spend a day with them. Learn about it or whatever, right? Like anything about the thing you like to do, be involved and do it.
Yeah, I had a guy just recently saying, like asking me about getting into stunt business, and I was trying to tell him, like he was saying he had a bit of a martial arts background and this and that, but I was trying to tell him to take tactical work or understand how to hold a gun, because it's you'll be a cop. You'll be a cop if you want to get any stunt work, and one of your first jobs is you're probably going to hold a gun. I don't know, but the looking good doing these things. And he said, well, yeah, but there's no,
I always say reaction.
Well, yeah, and he said there's no tactical stuff around. I said, well, don't you know a cop? Do you have a cop friend? No. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, just go look. But go to go.
When I get new people that come and ask, I'll be very nice. I'll give them a full-on list of everything they need to do and stuff like that. And why I'll take the time to at least do that is because it's going to be a mountain of thing. And then most of them, they're not even going to do it. So it's like, do this, do that. Go do your headshot. Start filming your video. Film a lot of different things. Go do some martial art class. Go do some gymnastics. Go do this. Go do, I fill up their week of stuff to do. And then in the end of the day, you'll be like, they do something else. I had many people with great skills, and I can see they're talented. And I'm like, yeah, you'll probably be good in this business.
Yeah.
But if I tell you what to do and you're discouraged to do that, then I'm not going to call you to give you the job. Then I'm going to give it to the guy who's working that hard.
Exactly.
It's like now you select people that way, right?
Totally.
So I'll answer your email, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to follow up. I'm pretty sure you're not even going to finish reading the email.
Yeah, very, very often.
Honestly, I don't mind telling them that.
Yeah.
You'll never become a stuntman.
Yeah.
I tell people it's easier to meet God.
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's the most difficult thing you'll ever do.
Yeah.
Because, and I've said this many times on this show, and I hate to repeat myself, but I say I have a question, and if you can answer it, not only will I hire you, you can live with my wife and I. That's how confident I am.
What a privilege.
You can never, ever answer. And it is this: what physical skill can you bring to my game that 100 of my very best friends can't do and haven't already done in 1,000 films and on television? Why, if I'm spending $350,000 today on a stunt, would I hire you? I'm going to hire you or him because I know it's going to get done.
Yeah.
Well, so I try to talk people out of it, and the only physical thing that you can bring to me that no one else can ever bring to me is your face.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And if your face is not in my book, then I'm not doing my job, because the director's going to see that face and say that's the guy, and that becomes the day that I teach you.
Yeah.
If you can't do what he needs you to do.
Yeah.
Now try to go get the second job.
Yeah. 100%.
And the third and the fourth.
100%.
And then go into a bank and try to get a mortgage.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So to create a career because of your face is wrong. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. No, you're right. And there's no better way to say it, because and there's plenty of everything out there.
100%.
Any skills already in the business.
And my phone, I tell people in my phone right now, I have the best helicopter pilots, best skydivers, best parkour guys, best skateboarders, best motorcycle guys, best everything in the world in my phone. And I can have 50 of you on set tomorrow.
Your best luck is a summer that is very, 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 very busy in town, and then everybody's busy.
Totally.
And then I'll be like, okay, you're down there in the list.
Yeah,
and I'll be like, okay. But that's true. I mean, and we see it like the wave of new guys coming in because the city's too busy, and then now you need a big army of guy fighting. Absolutely. And then it's like, okay, we need to get new guys. We no choice, right? But then you see a lot of that wave dialed down, right, with years, because they're not working all the time when it's lower summer,
right?
Like less work. But then you have the same cycle of people that always work together, and then you know who you want to work with.
In Mayor of Kingstown, we needed 75 guards up on the wall, like from the army type guys, shooting machine guns. 75. So we just went to the army.
Yeah.
We got the army to do it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, it was blast.
Yeah. We got to use everybody. It was fun.
Well, lots.
Sort of. Yeah. But even at that time, if a white guy came over to you and was like, "Sir, I'm a great talent. Here's my resume." You're like, "Fuck, can you be a black guy or?"
And if you say 5'10", dude, you're doomed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, 100%.
I'm sorry, the 5'10" level,
Yeah. I know.
You have every faces and every skills.
I know, man. The
6 and above, you start to be like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The shit's a battle, man. You have to have patience for it. And anyone who thinks that this can happen in a year, it's crazy. You have to have 10 years just to get the roles, get the stunts,
to get the trust of at least 3 to 5 coordinators who trust the shit out of you, who will give you days.
Yeah.
Because if you can get 5 coordinators to give you 10 days each a year,
that's
an incredible living.
Awesome. Yeah.
Exactly.
But doing that is really difficult.
Yeah. And for me, it's a little bit of a different parkour. So sometimes I have to make sure, because most people they didn't have it as fast and efficient off the bat. So I think I'm part of the few that has the chance, and I'm very grateful that it just went like
timing is everything.
Yeah, timing is good. I mean, the skills back in the day for rollerblade, nobody in the business could do it. So obviously, Jamie took us, and then with Jamie, then we learned from somebody who had a really good mindset about stunts in the world, in the business. So we learned from somebody like that to at least align us on the right path. And then after that, rollerball changed my life, saved my life in a way.
Yeah.
Because it brought me out from all what I grew up, where I grew up, and obviously the different choices I would have probably made if rollerblade didn't work in my life. But 300 changed my career. When I did 300, after that, that's it. I was on everything. That movie brought me and Matthew to another level as the skill set, also as the reputation. Because we work with a bunch of guys from Toronto, a bunch of guys in Vancouver, a bunch of guys from LA. And from there, the pool of people now knowing us and getting us days just went up like crazy. So it was a game changer for us for sure. And it's funny because Damon and Chad, when they hired us, they knew we weren't because we do well with fight. Me and Matthew, we do well with fight. We do well with timing, but we're not martial artists. We did learn some martial art, but we never become all these level up belt and stuff like that. But we work hard and we learn pretty quick. So when they saw us at the audition and we had the big beard and everything, we had the look, it's okay, perfect, we got them. And I remember Damon once, he took me aside with the mini cassette camera and he's like, "See, this is your audition." And I look at it, I'm like, "Oh, it was pretty shitty." It was not that great. And he's like, "But we knew we could work with you because you didn't have all these years of martial art, let's say, that you're stuck into. Now we just could take you and mold you the way we want." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then they did, right?
Yeah.
And then we learned a lot from 8711 at that time. And then we took it in our group, and then we leveled up everybody from there. It was nice, yeah.
Love that.
Bunch of crazy years of pushing it very hard. Having some people trying to stop us, but we were unstoppable.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
It is, man. You were obviously pumped.
Oh yeah. We were. That's all. We had no plan B. That's all we wanted to do is push it very hard.
The best. That's another good piece of advice, man. No plan B.
Well, now maybe.
Well, maybe, but you know what though? Honestly, you figure it out. If you don't have a plan B, you figure shit out, you know? And if you run into plan B because while figuring out plan A, you realize that actually this works better going this way, fine.
Yeah.
But
plan A was never for you.
Yeah. You might just realize plan B because of that.
Yeah.
But having a plan B really does set your mind on
I never had a plan B.
on adjusting.
Well, I mean, if you have one foot in the door and the other foot outside in case, then you're not really pushing it, right?
100%, man.
For us, it was like, no, we are destroying doors.
You want to be a stuntman, you got to commit.
Yeah, you got to.
There's no part-time.
No. You got to go for it. That's for sure.
Well, on that note, Stephane, we are coming to a close.
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask that, would you be willing to sign our table?
Oh, yeah.
Not over a crease, eh? Otherwise, we're fucked.
And if you feel so inclined while you're signing your name, feel free to exercise your personal creativity and draw a picture.
Try a nice little picture.
And while you're doing that, maybe you could tell us if you ever had a goal or a dream, a certain stunt, maybe a certain thing that you wish you could have done. Don't stop drawing. Just
hello. Like, I don't think I have a dream, but like for sure, I think one thing I can say, I'm very, very grateful and happy to be part of the Canadian stunt community. I think we have it very nice in the world. I think we have a very nice setup for ourselves, for everybody. I think we are an amazing community of very talented people, and the only thing I find sometimes, for some reason, is we are underlooked. As you know, production come here a lot of times. They already build up their stuff in the States and then come here with some people, and they're great people to work with and learn with or whatever. But we have so many amazing guys with so many amazing talent, and I just find it. I just wish that we could run shows off the bat, like more and more in Canada. I'm with you. You know, and then really run it good, because I think sometimes the only thing I can see is like, you know, we are lucky in not being able to really do it the way we could, because we're gonna help somebody who come here to do it their way. And that's fine.
You're the Canadian match, so you get to do the administration. Hire people.
But I really think that Canada is a really amazing community. I just came back from Vancouver like a month and a half ago. I went to train to a bunch of places there and see a bunch of the guys, and then go snowboarding with us and that was so amazing. The vibe was so cool, so great. When I'm in Toronto, I'm one of the, maybe not the first, but the most Frenchie that got welcome to come here since the beginning of my career. Always been here. I've been here every summer, every year, mostly 90% of my career is here. I love it. I love the community here in Montreal. We have up and downs about drama through the years about stuff, but I mean there's a bunch of amazing guys there. It's just not enough work going that really settle people, because when there's not enough work, people fight for it instead of all help each other, and then you know, come work on my show, I'll go
100%.
Now it's everybody fight for the one show, right? Anyway, so but yeah, I think that's more what I would say than any dream or whatever. I think a good big thank you to the community.
But is there a gag is while you draw a picture?
Yeah.
Is there a gag? Is there a gag that you haven't done that you'd like to do?
I would love to do the most craziest rollerblade pursuit chase ever.
Oh, trip!
Because I've never seen something that we know we could you put me and Matthew and a few other guys together to do a really cool CD chase, highway chase from car to car. It would be the craziest cool thing to do on rollerblade that never been explored. And I tried to push it on Triple X, and Bobby Brown tried to maybe ride it and stuff, and then they went with longboard instead. And I was like, fuck.
Longboard.
Yeah. But I don't know. I would love that.
That's interesting.
I would love to buy rollerballs rights and then redo it well, like good, because it was shitty. But I would love to redo that and make a good movie out of it. Because the first one in 1975 was great.
Yeah, I remember the first one.
Yeah, but the second one was,
All right, we won't bug you for a minute here.
Yeah.
We'll talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
And anyone listening, that's the Sharpie scraping across the table. Those of you that are watching.
I'm going fast here.
Oh, take your time. Oh, we're out of time.
And it's a wrap.
Who's this?
It's going to be me telling you guys, life is short, stunt it.
Oh. Love it.
Well, it looks like you clean shaven.
Yeah, I know. No beard.
It's crazy when you get 35 emails during the course of a podcast.
See, that's why I took a break at some point.
Yeah.
There we go.
Awesome.
Steph G.
Sweet, man.
Beautiful.
All right. Well,
Steph, thank you very much.
Hey, thank you guys.
yeah. It was
Really
a pleasure,
appreciate it.
man.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I loved it. It was great. It's
did.
great having you on, man.
Likewise.
Thanks for coming all the way
Yeah.
freaking out here. Holy crap. You drove way too far.
Now,
Dude, I'm so used to
You would think you would win the furthest trip trophy from Montreal, but we had a young lady come up from Los Angeles. So
Nice.
screw you.
That's cool.
Well, that's true.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Steph.
She didn't
Yes,
have to
sir.
drive.
Cut it, B.